to waste your time and to hurt.
You said from the moment of birth, we were enslaved as far as being slapped on our asses, umbilical cord cut. Well, if your umbilical cord wasn't cut, how the fuck was you supposed to go through life with it with a bag connected to? I mean, these are things that has to happen.
No, the umbilical cord naturally falls off after you give birth, and you leave the umbilical cord on, and
it may fall off, but how? Right, but how long does that take?
Usually like a couple hours.
Nah, hell no, 2 weeks.
No, it don't take no couple hours.
I thought like a couple hours after the birth, it'll eventually fall off.
It's more than a couple of hours.
No, it's still connected to a whole placenta, my man.
Right.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but the point is, if you cut it off, how is that doing any harm to you?
Well, I heard that like there's a lot of like information, nutrients that certain babies get and don't get when they yank the placenta off and when they don't do it. So
there's people out there on the internet that'll tell you that eating the placenta is healthy. But I'll say this to say that.
Well, I believe that putting the placenta in a garden and letting the placenta earth itself into the soil is actually what actually makes land sacred.
But I'm gonna say this too. Even though we having a debate on birth certificate, enslavement or not, even for parents who don't have a birth certificate for their children, they still have a citizenship for their child.
Me personally, man, I don't get off into the whole sovereignty versus citizens and this, that, and third. At the end of the day, you can proclaim that you're a sovereign citizen and go throw a rock through a fucking business window, and they still gonna arrest your motherfucking ass. Rather you like
that's why I don't debate on that.
Sovereign citizen is some nonsense stuff. Sovereign citizen, a sovereign, and can't be a citizen at the same time. Anyway, that's a high law. That's a law.
I'm not trying to play schematics with the words. What I'm basically saying is that if I was to walk up and consider myself not a part of none of this, I choose not to have a contract with this corporation / country. If I identify as that and walk up and blow some motherfucking body's brains out, trust me, they ain't gonna give a fuck what I identify with or not. I'm gonna identify with this number that I'm finna get when they send my ass to prison.
That's for certain, because one thing about what you're talking about is that just because you declare your nationality, which connects you to the human family, allowing you to have human rights as opposed to civil rights, it does not allow you to harm anybody, because if you do damage to a person or property, that is a crime for everyone.
Low key, that's only on that's only land law. Marine law is actually different from the land law.
Well, the laws of the state is different.
That's why they deal with that maritime. You're talking about maritime commercial law, and I understand that. That's why they try to put you in that kind of jurisdiction. But
outside of maritime and commercial law, you actually have LAWS, which is land, air, water, and stars. So you have the law of the land, you have the law of the stars, you have the law of the water, you have the law of the land, air, water, and the stars. So
okay, well, who is what court you go to for the star law? I'm just wondering about
the actual that's what's crazy about it, because the law is the laws of the waters, right? So the stars are actually outside of jurisdiction. So the court, if you are actually like a star being or whatever the case may be, or
if you get carbon in you, that's stardust. Basically,
that's where I'm getting at. But there's a whole nother side of law that isn't within the Aquarian law, because that's what our law goes by. It goes by the Aquarian law. There's a whole nother side that isn't the Aquarian side that has to do with the actual the dye, right? So when you dye, when you put a D at the end of it, it's dyed. So like that's when we're talking about the law of color, right? So like what they have in the Aquarian law is that under the Aquarian law, color is centralized. That's why we have the 7 layers of light, right? But outside of those 7 layers of light, you have the dyed concept. The dyed concept means spectrum law. So spectrum law, if you live like this isn't within our actual law system. This is outside of our law system that overrides this law system and utilizes it as well, because there's different layers of this shit. You feel me what I'm saying? But you can't go into a courtroom and be like, oh, I have star law, because they don't go by laws. They go by law, which is LAW, not LAWS. You feel me what I'm saying?
So look, let me just say this: the age that we're living in now, most people would consider what they call the information age, to things like the internet and so forth. When something has an age named after it, is because something was invented or discovered that once you discover it or invent it, there's no way that you can go back to before then, like the nuclear age or the industrial age. It's so interwoven into society that there's no way to go back to before it was that. Now, in the information age, if someone wanted to keep you in the dark, since now information is so abundant to where they can't hide it from you, as in the days of old, what a lot of people tend to not understand is that they hide it from you through the overabundance and saturation of information. I'll give you so much fucking information that you'll get lost in the pages and you won't know your right from your left, up from fucking down, to the point to where we can hide it right in front of you.
Yeah.
By telling you a trillion different things, a trillion different philosophies, a trillion different motherfucking concepts, and hope that you lose sight of the fact that no matter what concept that you believe in, no matter what you identify as, when you walk your ass in that store, they don't give a fuck about your history. The cost is $7.99, sir. You can identify and say, I choose not to pay these taxes because I don't believe. It doesn't matter. I guarantee you, if you don't, the motherfucking light's gonna go out in your house.
So I get what you're saying. Niggas too busy chasing fairy tales.
It's not necessarily chasing fairy tales. I just believe that it's a time and a place for everything, and one shouldn't focus too much attention on something that's not going to be beneficial to them, as far as oneself and generational, to keep it going. Like, I'll put it to you like this: I can have all of the fucking knowledge about all of the laws in the world, but if I'm broke, who the fuck gives a fuck? Not saying that money is everything. Not saying that money is everything, but to me, I was taught that the only two people that feel like money isn't everything, or money is nothing, money means nothing, is the motherfuckers that's okay with being broke and not never having shit and just being all right with the situation that they in, and motherfuckers that have so much money that they don't have to care about that. So if I'm not on either one of those spectrums, then whether I choose to admit it or not, whether I choose to identify with it or not, whether I choose to recognize it or not, I'm jumping my motherfucking ass on that hamster wheel. Because if not, guess what? Everything gonna all fall down. They always name 2 out of the 3 kinds of people in the world. Optimistic people, the people who look at the glass as half full. Pessimistic people, people that look at the glass as half empty, but they never mind all the time the realistic people who's thankful that there's something in the motherfucking glass to begin with.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, now to tag on to what you said, there is a lot of distraction that's going on. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of things to know about a lot of things. Some of those things are not applicable to any purpose or use in the day-to-day life of a man as he goes through whatever his things is and his experiences. It's just some stuff he knows. Okay. Now, for myself, when I'm speaking about law and whatnot, law affects us all. So I concentrate on things that can be useful to me in my day-to-day and for my seed, my progeny, whoever come after me, and the people that's around me. And like I say, it's not no rocket scientist It's not no rocket science. We have been given the idea that law is some, you know, rocket science because people got to go to school for 8 years and all that stuff. And they're not even learning the stuff that the basic man can get to be able to not be encroached upon by all these corporate bodies that's around and trying to make you jump through hoops, and you got to do this and sign these papers and do this and file this tax thing and go do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Go get these licenses and all this stuff. Oh, it's a lot of stuff. So this law is one of those things where if you engage in the study of it, you can actually have some tangible effect on your life and your children's life. If you don't know nothing about
what good is the study without any kind of participation? If for me to sit back and say I'm not voting for none of this shit because none of this shit makes no sense. All this shit is crooked. All these politicians are paid off. Everything is going to be set up and structured the way that it is, whether I voted or not. Then if I choose to take that stand, then I have no motherfucking right to complain about anything that goes on because I didn't participate in it. I believe that voting is effective. And the reason why I believe it's effective, and not only every 4 years on a motherfucking president, but also on your local jurisdictions, also on local things that matter. Because it's no fair for you to cry about something that you could have participated in order to make a change in. If you think that voting was pure bullshit, the Ku Klux Klan was of their original mission when they were founded was directly right after the slaves being free, and that was to terrorize them and push them into not participating in the voting process. You think from the time that slaves were free and were able to vote up until right now, do you know how much time, energy, money, and effort has been put towards stifling that vote? Why would they even put all of that effort and energy and resources into it if it wasn't effective?
Okay.
So somebody got to be full of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
and also, let me just say this in closing. I think it's a slap in the motherfucking face to every young kid in the month from the 60s to the 40s to the 30s and even beyond who got sprayed with water hoses, beat with motherfucking bricks and bats, and arrested and slapped in the face. And it's a slap in the face to them who got out there on the front lines to preserve our rights to vote. For us to say, well, fuck them and them laws. I don't give a fuck about what they went to. None of this shit matter. Well, how the fuck you know? Do you know because you did the research and you know for a fact that it doesn't matter because you've seen all of these people that's behind this curtain taking away the black votes? Or are you going off of something that you heard somebody say that was told by somebody who heard something from somebody who heard something from somebody?
Yeah, that's a good point there. All right, well, I'm going to address that. I don't know how we got on voting and stuff, but to go back to law, all right, all right, in the study of law, politics, well, let's leave politics out of it. To study in the study of law and government, all right, you will find exactly what's going on, what is de jure or divine or righteous law, and what is de facto or no effective law at all that's being used on the people because they don't know any better. You will
That's
know
how we got the voting.
Right.
We got the voting because laws come into place and are taken out of place from voting, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you that. All right, but listen in. All right. Take, for example, like you say, the Ku Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan, when they had a problem, they had a lawsuit where they actually sued federal government, and the issue was the uncommon relationship between the federal government and the American Negro. Okay, and this was because the 13th Amendment so-called abolish slavery except for the convicted felon, okay? And because the 14th Amendment created a new terminology and a legal term for the word person to include a corporation. So Walmart is a person, so is McDonald's. Okay, this is how they included so-called black people or colored. They won't call you black, then they were calling Negro people at that time. How they were able to incorporate them into the system that honored living sentient human beings. Okay, so that was the issue. Now, being that they could have said, okay, we're going to accept y'all as who you are, and you are people, and we're going to give you, you have your human rights, and we recognize that. But the thing is that if you don't claiming to be a human, is the essence of the whole thing that kind of tricks everybody up. That's why that was the reasoning, but for making a person to include corporate entities, which are not living and sentient. Corporation comes from the word corpse. It's a dead thing. You're a dead thing if you are not claiming to be a part of the human family, so you don't get human rights. You get civil rights and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So when we go back into the Constitution, the organic Constitution, because there are there are several constitutions. You have the organic Constitution, and then you have for the
Unity. No, why you want one night, man? Bro was crying. Who was crying? Unity guy. Who was crying, man?
No, I mean, I get where my brother coming from, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, man. Because yeah, you can't forget your past, because if not, you're doomed to repeat it. But at the same time, you can't focus on it too tough to where you let your past stand in front of your future.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? And I believe that it's a fine line that has to be played. It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? When you oversaturate anything, you do too much of anything, it's probably not good for you, probably outside of the fact of learning. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you're learning, that can probably work against you. Sometimes they say that only difference between a madman and a genius is the decisions that he makes with his knowledge.
Unity got us. Unity got us.
So
I'm bored. I'm trying to see me. How y'all doing?
Hey, this is my first Unity
look,
goddess. Oh no, I'm saying unity to the goddesses. But this is my first time meeting you though. But I want to repay because you follow me. I want
absolutely, man. I appreciate it. I followed you as well, man.
I want to ask you: is you the co-host of the Real Lions Den?
Nah, yeah, me, well, nah, not the rappers. If you're talking about Loaded Lux, nah. This is no shit that we put together, nah. And I've heard that question asked before. That's why, nah. As a matter of fact, I think we need to change that. But what I am the host of is a thing that I have called the Rare Sense Show, and I call it Rare Sense because common sense just ain't that fucking common.
Okay.
No, but
wait, is the Lions Den the debating show?
It used to be, but that kind of ran its course, and that's why I kind of did my own thing and just kind of, I don't know why I haven't readjusted the
Not to cut y'all
title
off,
of
but
my page.
I'm a come back up. I want Burhan. I want brother to come back up because you know he be having gems. You feel me? So I like listening to him, so I'm gonna be in the comments for a little bit.
All right, Unity.
Salute, man.
Well, you know Sonetta? You know Sonetta?
It's a possibility, man. I talk to a whole plethora of people on this line, all on this platform all the time, man. So it's a possibility that I ran across before.
All right, we back though. Goose sleep. You already know Simone. He knocked out. He'll be back.
Yeah,
He'll
man.
realize he ain't on the line.
Hyper focusing on certain things that's not really going to be conducive to our moving forward. Again, like I said, if you totally ignore the past, you're gonna repeat it. But if you stay stuck on the past, you're not gonna move forward as well. You know,
Yeah,
it's almost like a hammer. A hammer could be used to build, or it could be used to destroy. You know.
Oh yeah.
I just think that if we know that we live where we live at, and we came up in a society that we did, to where some would say there's no church in the wild, then we have to have a clear understanding that what you want it to be versus what it is. You have to be acceptive of that and receptive of that. You feel me? I don't go into a situation on no kumbaya shit when I know it isn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I always put that first. Diplomacy is first, military is second. That's how most countries run, and that's how I run my mind. I'm always would be for diplomatic resolution. Let's sit down like men, like women, like adults, and talk. Because regardless if I respect your point or not, even if I don't respect it, mean that I have to kick you down.
Right.
I just choose to have a different opinion, that's all. And some people don't know how to do that because they're so passionate about what they believe that they'll quickly tell you, well, I believe what I believe and fuck what you believe.
Right.
And that's not really constructive. You know what I mean? I know how to disagree with somebody and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all older, so y'all, this a different type of crowd over here. They don't fuck with voting. That sovereignty, nationality shit that, you know, you finna talk about. And what else? Shit, a whole bunch of other shit. This the new generation of spirituality that's coming about with the youth now. I'm not saying I agree with everything, because I see some of this shit is toxic. It's a little brainwashing them too. It's because they get misguided at the same time trying to get guidance.
That's just the fault of that's just humans. We're flawed. That's how we are. If we were perfect, then there would be no reason and no need to exist. We have perfections in us just like we have imperfections in us. But I believe God allowed the dumb motherfucker to be here, the evil motherfucker to be here, and all of that which is negative or not really helpful towards the betterment of the human race, period. I believe those people are allowed to be here for you to appreciate the opposite. Like, you can never really have an appreciation for intelligence until you got a chance to witness a stupid motherfucker. You can never really appreciate love and being in love until you, one, had your heart broken, and two, wiped your ass with a couple of females' feelings and never looked back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It comes through trial and error.
I agree with that. That what you just said though, how you put that last part, I agree. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, trial and error. Yeah. Darkness and light is just the same degree, a degree of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We can make something positive or negative, you know what I'm saying? But it's just variations of what, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, if you don't know, if you ain't, you know, if you don't know pain, you know what I'm saying, then you don't understand the joy. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't had no downtime. And that's real. You know, that come with experience of life, like you said. Now, tap on what I was talking about earlier. One of the things like my brother was saying about voting and stuff like that, and what you were saying about a lot of the young folks today. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to hear nothing about voting. They're not trying to hear nothing about no nationality.
Yeah, they just
They
ready to shoot shit up.
Yeah, they want to. That's it. They want to be violent, and we're gonna revolutionize and take over this shit. You know,
Then do not complain when you get shot down in the street, when you get your ass beat. If you walking around with a shirt that's nigga, I'm a savage. If your mind says nigga, I'm a savage, I'm a beast. I wish one of these niggas would try me out here, nigga. Then when you get treated like a beast and you get treated like a savage and you get locked up like an animal, don't cry.
Right.
Don't cry.
You know a lot of them will cry when they get locked up, right?
Don't cry. Because these are the things that you spoken to. This is the energy that you put into the look. One of my homeboys, I went with him to go pick out a car. He was finna buy a new car, right? So we walking around a lot, we looking at different cars, and he come across one. He's like, "Ooh, this the one right here. Ooh, they gonna hate me when I get this." So he went and did all the little paperwork or whatever. He got the car. He didn't have it a week. A motherfucker scratched his car. He scratched the paint. Somebody scratched the paint from the tail light all the way to the motherfucking headlight. The first thing that he said, man, these niggas out here be hating. What was the first thing you said when you looked at that car? Man, these niggas gonna hate me when I get. Look at the energy that you put out.
Yeah, he ain't put out, man, niggas gonna be impressed and be happy for me getting this car. He ain't say that. He wanted low
negative energy is just like positive energy. It's spread like a virus.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be around no pessimistic. Well, it don't matter because it's gonna be bad anyway. Get your negative ass away from me.
Word. You don't need
Get your sad ass away from me. Go find you something to be happy about. Motherfucker, you woke up every day. And as long as God tap you on the shoulder and say, get up, you can do it again, that's another day for you to do it again and find some happiness. This world is not the best place by far. It is ugly, it is evil, it is bad, it is wrong. And it is the most ugliest, beautiful fucking thing in the world because this is all we know. This is all we have. And until your ass go sit down on Mars for a little while, I guess you'll never really appreciate the sunshine until your ass is in the cold.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's one thing. If you say the world is ugly and it's fucked up and all that shit, you gonna find that.
If you that depressed, go get your ass in the box and end your misery.
Yeah, go ahead. Cause as for me, I'm gonna turn up. I'm in heaven all the time. You know, I'm in heaven. I'm goddamn fucking dying and going to heaven. I'm in heaven now. I don't know what this shit gonna be when I go from here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in heaven all the time.
Like everyone else, I have my complaints on about the way that the world is. However, what I have two options in my mind that I can do. One, I can sit and complain all day and be depressed about because I'm only focused on the bad shit and the awful shit about the world. Or I can do what I can, even if it's just one cup of water in the ocean. I'm going to do what I can to make it just a little bit better. Right. I don't need to I was born in 1976. I did 46 laps around the motherfucking sun already. The internet was not even a thought when I was a kid. So if all this shit got shut down tomorrow, I can't miss shit I never had. If they wiped out the internet, I'll just pick up my video game controller or watch a fucking movie or something. I don't give a fuck. So while I'm on here and I am using this platform, I'm going to use it for anyone that's my minor. If I can give you anything that's going to enlighten you, open your outlook to look at things in maybe not such a negative or pessimistic way, or if you're just going through a problem that I've been through before and you may have not known this, you never looked at it this way, and I can help you in that way, fine. That's my pay. That's my enjoyment of doing this. I don't give a fuck about doing it for no other reason, because if I did, then I'll be on here participating in every other kind of fucking buffoonery that has nothing to do with lifting no one up.
Right. Yeah. Because there's a lot of that. There's a whole lot of that out here. You know, you can
it's a
flip
bunch
to
of
anybody's
it.
page and find some down shit. Somebody talking shit about somebody else, talking about somebody fucked up this thing, or you know what I'm saying, all day long. You get that all day. But
Right.
now, to the foundation, let's say that word foundation. All right. We got something we can do with this information that we're getting. All right. We can look at it, see if it's any use to us, and then we got that and we can move on. It might not be no use to us till we get another bit of information. Then we can go back and say, oh, and now I'm gonna dig deeper in that now. Okay. Now, but you got it in your box. All right. Now, I had two barber schools, one in Virginia Beach, one in Norfolk at the same time. All right. Now, we developed a foundation for our business so that it works smoothly. We wrote a standard operating procedure manual. So this sets you down what the hell goes on here. These the rules of engagement. You know what I'm saying? Anytime somebody has some issue, I could go to the standard operation procedures and say, hey, this is why. I don't want no argument. This is why you got to pay 15% extra because you're late. This is why you got to do this. This is why you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that make it an even ground for everybody. All right. Now here we have an even ground that's been given, or that is there, like the Constitution, different laws, said laws and whatnot. So if we can look into the law and see what the playing ground is and the field is, then we know how to make moves and actually have something to affect. I'm gonna give you an example. Today, I was on live with somebody. One of my dogs had got out. They get out all the time because they climb the fence. I got two of them that climb the fence. All right, I got 15 dogs. Two of them climb the fence, and they just be all over the neighborhood.
Did you just say 15 dogs?
Yeah, I got 15.
Hella dog.
Yeah, I got 50 shit.
Man, your
I'm
house
a
smell
real,
like straight
I'm a real,
ass and dogs.
More like a motherfucker with 15 dogs.
That house
not,
stank, boy. That house smell
not
like
in my
animal soup.
house because no, I know better. You know what I'm saying? When we, when the, more civilized the doggone other people, they told them get the animals out your house. That's why you sick. All that damn being mine. No, none of that
Yeah,
shit.
you shouldn't even be cool with a dog. That's white man best friend. Our niggas, they used to hunt us with them bitches.
Nah, no, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's like I say, that's they're outside. They have their purpose and they serve that. Okay. But dog catcher, he took one of my dogs. I had to get he gave me this thing talking about I got to show him all his paperwork. He told me that I'm gonna have to pay $50 to go down there and get him, all this kind of stuff. I go down there with some papers in my hand and got my dog, and I didn't give them nothing. And I told them, don't come back to my shit no more fucking with my dogs unless they harm somebody. Now, if they bite somebody or something, come see me then. You know what I'm saying? But see, because I know law, when I'm attacked or trespassed against, I know how to seek the remedy and give somebody a piece of paper, and now I have had remedy and I'm good. So, like I say, this stuff is out here for people, and we have a disillusionment because we think because a lawyer got to go to school for so long that's beyond our comprehension. But it's not. The stuff that they go to school for,
You could learn quick as hell.
no, the stuff that they go to school for is a lot of procedure and a whole lot of statutes and codes and all this kind of nonsense and stuff that most of that stuff is not law at all, but it's corporate policy.
Yeah.
That's corporate policy. The organic constitution is law. The treaties are law. This other stuff is corporate policy because the United States of America is incorporated. That's why they have a president that
But
is
even if
of
it
the
was corporate
corporation
policy, even
as
if
a
it was
business.
corporate policy and you look at America as a corporation, if you violate those policies, you still can't go and stand in front of a court and say, well, those are not laws, those are policies, and I choose not to identify it.
No, that's
What you
not
think
what you do. I'm gonna tell you what you do. What you do is you send an affidavit, in fact, with your status on it and exactly why your status is what it is, and you're a living sentient human being and you have
You know what I
human
see?
rights,
You know what I
and
see?
then you let them know exactly what applies to you, what doesn't, and you stand in court, and that stuff don't fly, and the
So,
judge knows it
so
because
let me
they
ask you
lose their
this.
position if they deal with that kind of policy.
So let me ask
Bro,
you
you know
this.
how many videos that I done set up and watched on YouTube of people practicing that shit in court and still going to jail?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you have. Now, but you know what? I've been in court
So what's
probably
the
over
point of
100
doing it?
times because this is what the thing is.
Mhm.
People will watch a video on YouTube and think they know something. Or somebody will give somebody some bona fide paperwork that's real and it's powerful. But that person don't know what that paperwork say. They don't know what them words are on that paper. They ain't looked in no law dictionary to know what none of this stuff is. They have no idea about certain concepts. So they walk into a courtroom and then they start talking. And then the judge just play games with them.
Yeah, because he
He
know they
play,
don't know.
yeah, because they don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? When you have a conversation with somebody in a short amount of time while the mouth is moving, you'll know exactly where
I
somebody
knew
is.
I knew how to do my shit. Cause my shit underneath Illinois constitutional section A and B, you know, coding 26.7.1, 27.12. Nigga, it's unconstitutional for an aggravated UUW. I told the judge that. First of all, you found this gun not on my possession on the body cam. So I told my Jewish lawyer that we need to subpoena that body cam because according to Illinois law in Chicago, they don't even supposed to be on foot chasing you either. You feel me? That's against our law. Like you gotta really know that shit. Cause
But the lawyer
I'm talking
probably
to
resist
OG
it.
up right here because he said he seen people. I seen people like how he just said talk, judge play mind game. And I also see niggas in court who OGs who taught me slam the law book and said, nigga, you better go right until you want that law dictionary. You better learn your case. Cause they gonna
Right,
fuck you if you don't know shit.
True
right.
indeed.
And you
That's
see
why
on
they
home.
tell you. That's why they tell you ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They put it right there
Exactly.
for you to realize, for you to see it.
Exactly. Yes. That's a
So it's
maximum
not
law.
like they're hiding it from you. The only way that they can hide it from you and put it in your face at the same time is what I believe that most people who study and practice law go to school for that many years for. It's to read and interpret and understand this whole other language called legalese.
That's exactly right. Because what happens is, all right, I'm gonna give you my own experience. Okay, when I come to court, I do not have somebody represent me. I do not do that.
You
Okay,
represent yourself?
no, and that's another thing. I'm gonna give you a maximum law as well with that.
Okay.
Uh, uh, I think it was Thomas Jefferson, or I think it was Thomas Jefferson said that that a man who represents himself in court has a fool for a client.
Mm.
Now, upon the study of law, first of all, I'm going to say when you hire an attorney, what you have done is you turn yourself over to the jurisdiction of the state.
Yep.
Okay. Now, and you have rendered yourself incompetent. You can stand in there beside that attorney and you can say something and the judge will say, shut up to you.
Yep.
And you speak again, I'm gonna put you in that box over there and let you watch this proceedings through that glass.
Or they had a
Because
snake
you
lady
have,
say, let your lawyers talk. Let your lawyer talk.
yeah, because the lawyer is the competent person in that capacity, because you said you incompetent by letting him represent you. Now, for myself, I don't represent myself because I don't have a fool as a client. What I do upon study is to present myself. I can present myself. You see what I'm saying?
No,
See,
that
these are
makes sense why the
nuances.
white man said that. Because I got a
This is
video.
the nuances of law that people can watch a video and they think they know something, or you can give them a piece of paper and they think they know something, and they go in and they can't stand on that paper. They don't know what that paper means, because if you sent that paper to the judge gonna say, oh, okay, so he must can stand on this, and he start talking to you like you supposed to can stand on that, and your status don't match up to what's on that paper.
But you
so
know
he
about.
gonna play games
So
with you.
I'm gonna ask y'all this, so y'all know about shit, cause you know I'm in Chicago. I'm from Chicago,
Right.
So y'all know what's gonna happen throughout Chicago and the whole entire state of Illinois, right?
What's that?
Well, you know
Talk
about
to
it. You know about it, OG?
No, I don't know. I'm in Oakland, California.
a lot of stuff. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? A
So
lot of stuff.
we got a bill that got passed called the Safety Act. You can look it up. It's called Safety Act. The Safety Act bill allows second-degree murders, kidnapping, trafficking, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, aggravated assault, battery, robbery, threat to a public official, trespassing. It's no longer considered detainable. They got rid of cash bond, so that's unconstitutional against the 8th Amendment. You feel me? Now, not only that, since they got rid of these offenses, now they have to release all these criminals throughout the whole entire state.
Do you think that's good or bad?
I'm gonna be real with you, for being a nigga who a federal person, and you know, I feel like, and seeing a lot of people down in Chicago, we need this. It's fucked up, I say it, but I'm gonna tell you why. We need this purge to happen, so this bridge that's been broken from because y'all don't understand Chicago, folks. Every nigga here damn near related. All the GDs, BD, Vice Lord Stones, MCs, nigga, we related here. And I think we need this purge to happen to make us realize how much we really love each other, like we did before we start killing.
So, in other words, sometimes the best way for a community to come together in unification is to all have a common enemy.
Basically, and that's what's gonna happen.
Kind of like how Jim Crow and racism was before the Civil Rights Movement.
Everybody gonna be like, oh, Chicago finna go crazy because they already paint a picture we violent. And I'm from the city. I'm trying to tell you, killers don't wake up every day want to kill a motherfucker. Niggas really love their girl. Niggas really do love their kids.
OG, you remember this conversation we was having last night? And this is how I found your live, because I follow him. I said something last night. I said, it's fucked up to have to say this, but I really feel like the only way that, and I hate speaking on black folks in general, because I've never walked across this country and individually met every black person. So the only one factual thing that you can say about black people as a whole is that we live every fucking variation of life that it is to live like any and every other race. However, what I do believe is that in order to push forward as a people, we are going to have a civil war between the educated, righteous black man and woman who wants to see our people move forward and progress versus the psychopathic, sociopathic, parasitic ass niggas that mean us no good. The only reason why that's hard to digest and why it hasn't probably happened already is because some of these niggas out here that's in the street that's real steppers and real drillers, they may be the niggas that wreak havoc, but some of them love you. And you love them because you know these niggas go knock shit down for you. They will be ready to kill and die for you in a heartbeat. So is it really fair to say, well, wipe all of them out except the niggas that love me?
Right.
That's where the hard part is gonna come into play. You know what I mean? Because you might actually have to turn the barrel on your own brother. So now that goes into loyalty and digging into your integrity.
Yeah.
Sometimes motherfuckers die and meet a fucked up end over being loyal to the wrong shit.
You ever seen the first Purge? Not the very first Purge, the one that's called the first Purge.
If I have, I probably have and just ain't tripped on.
I'm gonna give you a recap if it's far your memory. The one when it's a crazy nigga with the scars on his face, and they gave him some contacts, and the government say go have fun killing people. Yeah, he was black. They was in the hood of New York. They was okay. Well, that's the first Purge. That's the name of that one. Okay, now they gonna do the same thing they doing in Chicago. They did it on them. Now, black people was all in the crib watching on the news and television to see what niggas finna do some crazy shit. Niggas was hitting ATMs and shit. The government got mad. The white lady who started the program was thinking this was a social experiment for 24 hours. This was the making of the Purge. Had became a national holiday. So she thinking it's a social experiment on black people to see what they'll do in the crime-infested area when you let crime no longer be available. She realized on the data, damn, niggas really love. Niggas really ain't on shit. The white man who gave her the money sent KKK government niggas, military niggas to go in the hood, start killing people, and dress up as black people to make it seem like it was them. Go watch the first Purge. It's deep.
Without watching that, I know this for a fact, and again, this is something that we touched on last night as well, is that when you're dealing with mass media, who forms, in a lot of ways, the preconceptions about people, you have to understand that since that's controlled by the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, which is an arm of the government, they're always going to show you the best of them and the worst of your motherfucking self. Why do you think they take places like Chicago and highlight the crime, but they never mind all of the motherfucking stop the violence marches? They never mind all of the motherfucking come together and peace rallies and shit like that. They never mind that.
Right.
You feel me? It's there as well. But why do you think that they never mind that? And why do you think that in order to really wage war is waged in different types of ways, but one of the most successful is when you can deal with when you can commit mental war on somebody. And when you start to desensitize and demoralize a people and make them feel like, oh, death is just another death. I got like 42 motherfucking t-shirts hanging in the closet, nigga. I don't give a fuck. If you don't think that that is a pattern of PTSD, you out your motherfucking mind.
I agree.
But we also, and this is where it comes into a stinky little part of the game. It's real sticky because we don't like to so much hold ourselves accountable for our fuck ups as quick as we are to hold everybody else accountable for their transgressions against us. They think it's all right if we show them that it's all right within ourselves. But that's only to a certain degree. And this is why I don't never adhere or recognize them bullshit ass Fox News talking points like, well, black on black crime. If you want me to recognize and identify black on black crime, then you start calling shit like Columbine and Sandy Hook white on white crime.
There you go.
That's facts though.
Then I will recognize it.
Cause they got Asian on Asian crime too. I know for a fact they be killing each other.
It deals with the geography.
All the people you gonna get mad at and want to kill somebody that's right next to you. You ain't going to
deals with your geography.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it was maybe about 5 or 6 years ago when they first outlawed bump stocks on the back of guns. Well, they did that because the motherfucking Las Vegas and Mandalay Bay broke his window out and successfully killed 53 motherfuckers. A white man shot down at a country music festival and every motherfucker he killed was white. Did they call that white on white crime?
That man went crazy. What the fuck was that?
You know what they called it? They called it an isolated incident, and then further blame that shit on the mental health people. Well, most people that's mentally disturbed like to watch cartoons and eat motherfucking graham crackers and drink apple juice all fucking day. They not out plotting, killing motherfuckers.
That's some psychopath niggas.
These are the most harmless exactly. These are mentally healthy. These people wasn't mentally well.
Man, most of them be smoking weed, tweaking out.
Let's get some credence, because I know some people that aren't mentally well that are violent.
Well, mentally healthy and mentally unstable is two different fucking things.
Yeah, that's the category of God.
You know what I mean? These people are just criminally fucking violent.
Yeah. Some of these people are very confused too. I'm talking about personally.
If a motherfucker can sit there and load up a gun, they're not confused. You had enough mental capacity to know how to load a gun, how to target motherfuckers, and how to pull the trigger.
No doubt.
That's real shit.
No doubt. But I have people telling me.
I feel the same way about the young niggas. Don't talk that. I'm a man, nigga. You gonna respect me as a man? I'll shoot up everybody in this motherfucker, and then kill 6 niggas and stand in front of a judge and say, "But I'm just a baby. I'm only 19."
Yeah.
Fuck out.
That's how they be too.
Guess what? You finna go where all of the rest of the babies are in the penitentiary.
They finna go under the jail, boy. They finna be.
They gonna lock your ass up under the pen. And then the part that killed me, and I seen a meme about this shit. You got a nigga standing in front of the jailhouse screaming up, "Free my cousin!" And then the guy next to him like, "Well, what'd he do?" "Well, he only shot 4 niggas and robbed 3 niggas." And the other nigga was like, "No, leave that nigga locked up." Like, why you saying free this person like he a motherfucking political prisoner? Nigga, that ain't Huey P. Newton.
No.
That ain't Bobby Seale. That ain't Bunchy Carter.
Yeah,
that ain't Eldridge Cleveland.
That nigga does on some reckless shit. He just crazy.
Exactly. If you want people to respect you as a young black man, think about before the police stormed into his apartment at the age of 21 years old, what Fred Hampton was able to accomplish in the city of Chicago. At 21.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Fred Hampton, man.
At 21, he had a lot. He had a lot of people ready to move.
No, don't get me wrong. I admire the man's heart and courage and the dedication.
Give us what you got.
But honestly, bro, that was a ritual, bro. They sacrificed him, bro. Like, they used that man. They used him. Cause you gotta think.
Who do you think sacrificed him?
His baby mama. We all in Chicago say his baby mama did it. You gotta think about it. If the government bust in the room and the baby mama is on this side of the bed and she's at the door when they bust in, they say it's over 200 shots. How the fuck she live?
Well, that still doesn't take away, and this is why I'm so glad these words came out of Fred Hampton's mouth. You can kill me, but you can't kill a revolution. You can kill a revolutionary, but you can't kill a revolution.
Still gonna be happening.
At least not in that way. They had more success at killing that revolution with COINTELPRO and with the introduction of shit like crack cocaine.
Hey, but you know what's funny? See, when they took Jeff Ford away, that's when because you know the Asians ran Black Panthers in Chicago, right? It was an Asian man. The same one who also ran the Black Panther in Chicago with the Asian man was the nigga who now is a Senate, Bobby Rush.
Is that the one that snitched on who was the informant for him?
Yeah, he was out
of San Francisco.
So look, so you gotta understand, like, Jeff Ford and them is back in the 50, 60 era. That's when it was structured in Chicago. When they locked him up, and then they started locking up, when they locked his son up, and then they started locking up the general, because, you know, Jesse Jackson brother and Harold Washington was putting money into all this shit too. You feel me? And that's why they killed him. So they was like, the white people was doing some type of ritual shit. Like, they was killing certain people, but infiltrating by bringing in other people at the same time. That's why the gang fucked up here too.
Well, infiltration comes through greed and it comes through fear. If you don't want to get your ass locked up, bring me him.
Yeah.
And it also comes through payment. And some people don't have the backbone, like let's say what Jesus represented when they had him walk in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, or when Satan approached him and said, hey man, all I ask is that you kneel to me. Or when Satan approached Judas and said, I'll give you 30 pieces of silver if you turn him over.
That's because some niggas is greedy, man.
Greed.
That's true.
And I correct people on that all the time. The love of money has absolutely that's not the fucking root of all evil. It's the love of money. It's greed is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
We have to have some type of respect for money or whatever currency that you use, because again, for people to say
know what's so funny? I put that
money ain't everything.
Hey, you made me think about my rap when I said money the root to all evil, but greed the seed. I said that in my rap, but you made me think about
Right
that.
up.
Yeah.
Right up. It made me think about a rap when a motherfucker said money ain't everything. How you surviving? Tell me where you live, what you eat, what you driving.
Hey, that's real shit though.
So it deserves a certain level of respect, but it also deserves a certain level of maturity to know how to handle money and how to handle a certain level of power. But see, the problem with greedy people is that they want all the power and not knowing that the ultimate power, and this is why they say absolute power corrupts absolutely, is because absolute power is not reserved for man. It's reserved for the creator. So anybody that's trying to move close to the creator will always be destroyed.
Nah, that makes sense.
Why do you think they knocked down the Tower of Babylon? Where are you trying to build this tower to? I will knock this shit down and make all of y'all confused with each other's speech. Oh, man.
Do you believe we all come from Africa?
I believe that the first human beings came from Africa, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Absolutely.
Old school, you believe that? We
I'm
all
not
come from Africa?
I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me ask you this before let me ask you this before I lead up to this question. Are you a practice or practitioner of moral science?
A practitioner?
Like, practice it or study it? Which one?
Yeah, I practice moral science.
I heard different variations of it throughout the years. So,
yeah, I do.
Okay.
But practicing moral science is just having certain knowledge and being wise about what you do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So now let me follow up with this then, since you said that. So you don't believe, based on the teaching of Noble Drew Ali, that you don't come from West Africa?
Based on the teachings of Noble Drew Ali.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a lead up on that, so it'll answer all your questions right there. There are old maps that have this place all chopped up different ways that call this Africa and that together, all of that. You understand? Just like we have the Maghreb and there's Maghreb Al-Qasa. Okay? The extreme northwest. Okay? So when you look at it that way, it's as far as being on that side of the continent and that where we all originated, I'm not certain. Because we in the land of milk and honey right here. The most North Carolina has the most healthy grape that is in the world, that they make wine and stuff like that with, the muscadine.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about the earth here. There are energy centers all over the world, but it's something about the soil here and the soil on the other side of the water that's the same. Okay? Because this was all together. Okay? Now, the structures of the civilized people are older over here. They're older, even like pyramids and stuff like that. Older. over here. That stuff over there, it looks so good because it's the modern shit. That's the modern. This is the older stuff over
So you
here.
think the older pyramids are in the Americas versus in Africa?
They are in America. It's not, I think. I'm not talking about some beliefs.
I wanna touch on that. Two things
Okay.
first. One, I appreciate you, old school, for actually saying that, because that's very enlightening to hear on this side, because that's a big argument between our homie Nubian, because he like you, OG. We come from Africa, first human in Africa. But I want to say this, the second thing. Based on what the Egyptologists say and all these archaeologists when they did the autopsy on the pharaohs, two things that's only grown in America: tobacco and cocaine. They found that in their bloodstream. They also found that all the deity, like animal figments that we look at, like the Nubis head, like we say that's a wolf, or now with the wolf is a jackal, that's only found here. You can't find that type of animal in Africa.
Yeah.
So I found this. This is an actual. I'm not trying to say I believe the white man, because you know they still can lie pseudoscience, but this is coming from Harvard University of young scholars. Like I seen it on TikTok. They like, you know, they studied it and they releasing this information, and they saying, hell no, the pyramids is older than the Giza pyramid, because now they found ancient more artifacts, and they found pharaohs with locks still attached. So they saying, oh shit, the locks came from over here, not Jamaica, how they been saying it.
Well, nothing came from Jamaica because it was an uninhabited island until people made it to it.
Well, I'm talking about that
It just used to be a part of the rest of the land.
Haiti and
Right.
Haitian all
And let's be clear. From what I was told, the oldest people didn't come from Egypt. They came from Africa, but not from Egypt. They actually came from starts with the E. I'm having a brain fart.
Oh,
right
Ethiopia.
now. Ethiopia. Thank you. That's where the information that I got, that the oldest human remains date back to Ethiopia.
Yeah, but if you now,
as far as I know, you
ever seen how they imagery it, like how they made it look in the imagery form? You seen how it looked?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, when they found the bones, you know, they have a computer, but they try to put in a 3D image. They try to make it look like a monkey looking. Like, do you believe that? Like, it looked like a monkey. Look like a monkey.
I don't per se think that it was a monkey more than it was a human. However, I think today's humans physically have evolved over hundreds of thousands of years into where we are now. I don't think that we looked the same back then, regardless of what part of the earth we were in.
Okay.
Yeah, we do different stuff. If you do different stuff, your body does different things.
We come leaps and bounds with technology, as far as medically, as far as our health and the things that we can, the things that we use to keep our life expectancy is 5 times longer than it was 100,000 years ago. Probably even 100 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So and then I also believe that it has to do with the environment that you came up in. I think people in Asia look the way that they do according to their environment and to their diet. I believe that if you live off of a more seafood-based diet, you're going to look this way. If you live more off of a plant-based diet, you're going to look this way. So you're going to develop certain features and characteristics about yourself.
Like white people don't.
That's interesting. So you think that the Caucasian people are Caucasian people because they was up there near where it was cold at?
What's really the need for melanation if you're in a place that's always dominated by cold and not sunlight?
So that's like a mutation.
I believe so. Yeah. I believe that no pigmentation in your skin, no melanation. I believe that blue eyes, blonde hair, straight hair, I believe all of that shit is a genetic defect.
Where do you think it came from? Where do you think the genetic defect came from? Us?
I mean, I don't know. That I don't know.
Because they
Well,
don't even know where they come from, which is weird.
they know
That I
where they
don't know.
come from. They
I
know
don't
where they
know if
come
it had
from.
anything to do with their diet. I don't know if it had to do with their climate and their environment. I
They
don't
do
know.
know where they come from. Because some white people tell you in the heartbeat, we some aliens. I'm like, yeah, I know.
They sit there and that's nonsense. Listen, check this out. All right. All right.
I don't,
My
I don't
brother,
find too
I think my brother was
melanated
talking
people
about,
that's gonna argue with that.
hey,
That's what they
my
gotta
brother
be.
was
Because in my
talking
head,
about
I'm like,
something earlier.
they gotta be some aliens, man. It's the only explanation, man. Like,
Well, my brother was talking about something earlier, okay? I don't know how we was on aliens, okay, but
They're allergic to the sun. That's why.
they're all allergic to the sun. That's the real, okay? When he said something about ages earlier, okay? All right, ages. Those ages are manipulated by man. They just call it something. Just like they call people black or colored or Negro or nigger or whatever. And it's how we accept that. Okay. Now, what we call ourselves is very important, of course. So when you look at the ages dealing with science has to do with the constellations in the heavens. All right. So just like you might have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. The ages run backwards. They run backwards, and I think it's 26. No, it's 26,000 years for an eon. An eon is the culmination of 12 ages. That's an eon. Now that's a mathematical number. Okay, we talk about math. Okay, now there's ages. Each age has a significance. We're in the age of Aquarius, the age of enlightenment, when all things in the dark shall come to the light. Okay, and bro was talking about all that stuff about how we can get caught up into some knowledge, and you can use knowledge to distract people from what they ought to be paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now this bill right here is the kind of bill that people should be paying attention to. We should be paying attention to this kind of exchange that we have here. This is a good build. I don't want to use positive, negative. Okay, we're enlightening our mind. We're connecting our consciousness. The experiences and thoughts that I'm having, I'm sharing with you, so you have them. So you have the knowledge of me now. You know what I'm saying? At your age. Okay. Right. All right, so those are the ages. Age of Aquarius, dark come to light, okay? The age, when you take this into consideration, it's like this is a continuous situation that happens, okay? People talk about, like in the Bible, when it says the end of the world, and these people be tripping and stuff, and I don't remember, y'all remember last time, I think it was 2012. They were talking about it's going to be the end of the world. They had all these numbers matched up and stuff. But the fact is that the end of the world was the end of the age or the end of an eon. But they interpreted incorrectly. So they was all lost and people was killing themselves. It was crazy. Okay?
Man, I done did 46 laps around the sun and seen the sun jump up and fall down way too many times for me to kill my own motherfucking self. Right. Fuck that.
You know, I mean something else. I'm telling you. Now, see, these people got here this way. I had to break that down for that reason. But they got here this way, all right? There is no evidence of any human being having the DNA sequence and the material biological nature that these people have, these hybrid European or, the people we're talking about. I ain't trying to get you blocked because they always cut me off. Okay?
What the
All right, so they got here, and I'm not going to call them white because that's me and my status, my nationality.
We'll just go ahead and say our distant cousins.
Yeah, exactly. We'll say that. Our distant cousins, okay? So what happened is they don't exist past 6,000 years. All right? We've been ingrained in our minds from the programming given to us by these people that we are in the most highly technologically advanced civilization that's existed. And they the cream of the crop because they know everything. You know, magic. This is magic. Because the reason that they're here in the first place is because we had the knowledge of sciences that they're just learning, like cloning and DNA and all that stuff. That's how they got here. Because the 300,000-year-old bones that they find, it has the same DNA as you and I. It is not a monkey man, and it's not one of them. Because they came along way later. Way later. Okay? And there's too much evidence. They know it. I talk to some of these guys, they know. The Neanderthal that they keep trying to tell us that we came from monkey, and then it did this, that Darwin thing, that is their ancestor and not ours.
Right, we came from Homo sapiens.
Is the Neanderthal, and the scientific name, get this, for Neanderthal is troglodyte nigger monkey. But they call you nigger. This stuff, that's why I'm telling you, history and law, to know these two is ridiculous, and it's a power that we can come into by knowing certain things. And if enough of us go out there, and you went to school for 12 years and learned that bullshit they gave you, how about taking a year or two of your life and learn law for your children, for yourself, so you can keep them off of your ass. My first cousin's son he shot a policeman and came to my house, right? Do you not know that they did not come to my door and knock and see if he was there, a warrant, none of that stuff? They knew he was there, right? They did not come on the property and knock on the door. They stood away from the property. They had drones out here with cameras on them and whatever. The drones didn't enter the airspace of my property. He looked like Lil Wayne. Exactly. He got dreadlocks and he got everything but the tattoos on his face. Came out there with his shit. When he finally came out, after about 2 hours, came out with no shirt. He walked out the front door with his hands up. He walked down the steps. He walked down the walkway. He walked down the driveway and walked around the 2 or 3 tanks. It was 2 or 3, one of those 2 or 3 tanks that they had out there. And they gently put handcuffs on him and took him away after he shot the police. You see what I'm saying? That's because he was here. That's because I know law, and that's because they know better.
That shit couldn't have been in California, because I wouldn't give a fuck what law you knew. The second he would have stepped his ass out that house, they would have tore his ass up.
Yeah, but see, they know me here. They know me in this town. They know exactly that I know law. They know they're not going to come on here and just do what they want to. Like my neighbor across the street, he said, man, they would have came in my, I know personally, because they done came in my house, kicked the door. They came with that. They had the battering ram out there. They'll run up to your door and they hit that thing, the door gone, and everything around the door is gone. And then they're going to come in there and they're going to take everybody out and put them in handcuffs and lay them on the front lawn. That's what happened to me. My wife, children, everybody came out like that. They don't do that. Nah. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even come to me. They got on a megaphone and said, come out. Called his name. They did not come to the door because they understand. See, this is the power that I'm telling you. If our people would learn law, because all that bullshit is not law. Like the driver's license shit, I got 4 cars out there with no tags on them. I drive everywhere. I don't drive. I travel everywhere I will with none of that stuff. No driver's license, none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if they ever touch me, it's a problem. And then everything that you do to me, because I'm in my capacity as a human being, then there's no statute of limitation on human rights violations. So every time that they have caused me any injury, I can go sue them and have all the evidence, because they're wrong what they're doing. If they try to treat me like the dead people or the corpses or the corporate entities, the corporate ward status people, if they do that to me, then they have to pay repercussions. Okay? And as more of us will establish ourselves and say, look, those rules don't apply to me. That's not law. If it's not in the Constitution, if it's not in the treaty, all this other stuff is corporate policy. That does not apply. And when you start touching those insurance bonds, I'm telling you right now, that's why the United States dollar ain't worth nothing now. That's why they're trying to play games about this COVID and all this stuff. The United States government is scrambling right now because so many people are putting into all that bullshit. I'm not getting taxed on no shit. And if I go in a store and they don't recognize me, I'll send them some damn paper. And then I'll walk in there.
When you make purchases, you don't pay taxes at all?
Nah, man, I don't, man, you know, I'm not tripping over the pennies.
This is why most of the Moors get hit and go to jail. They always get that tax evasion.
Nah, listen, I'm not obligated. I'm not tax exempt. I'm tax non-obligatory.
But
okay?
Noble Drew, at least you respect the land of the law.
Yeah, I do respect the law of the land.
The law of the land.
Think about it now. Listen, the law of the land is the land we're on. Okay, right. The law that we're connected to.
He said also respect the government. That's in the creed.
That's right. Respect the government. Okay, but if the government is de facto, the people you see up there are acting colorably, which is a law term meaning something having the appearance or similar to of something that actually is, but is a fiction. Okay, so you think that these people are who they are in a proper capacity, but they aren't, and they're playing the game, and the people consent to it.
I don't know how to stop. You feel me? That's my only problem. Especially if I know my words hurt them. Like, you soft ass niggas, y'all letting me hurt y'all feelings over some internet, some words on the internet. You soft ass conscious community bitches. But peace and healing. Peace and healing to all, even the trolls, man. We can't be like, man, gee, we have to man the fuck up, man. Get your knowledge, get your wisdom, get your goddesses. All men are polygamous. If a man think he ain't polygamous, his ass programmed to think that way. The man in his natural state is poly. But you got beta males that hate the poly gods. They hate us. And they try to, you feel me, hate us. But I love it. My trolls build my ego. My trolls created my ego. And never let your ego go. Stop letting these niggas tell y'all to lose your ego. Your ego is your sense of self. It's a self-awareness. Why would you lose your awareness of self? So you identify yourself as a god, right? Well, I say so be it. As soon as one admits that he is God, this is the ego talking. So your ego is very important. And they become vulnerable. You know what's now. Now the ego can become insecure or arrogant. It all depends on the type of hate you're receiving. When you doing good in life and you moving up, nature gonna send you people that try to tear you down. So it's like, I'm not the aggressor. Motherfuckers see me over there on Benji panel, talking my shit to the little trolls and shit. But they started it. They started with me first. It's like, how y'all gonna start some shit? And now I'm on y'all heels. But I just go over there and talk my shit when I get bored, when I want to get rid of some negative energy, and I come back and make love to my goddess. Phone up. Smoke my weed, take my spirit showers, meditate, practice TK, everything peaceful. When I feel like I want to release some negative energy, I go over there. Because that's the environment for it, you feel me? Niggas goofies, man. Monogamous ass niggas still cheating and shit, man. These niggas cheating. I'm light years ahead of these goofies, man. No way. This shit get deep, bro. Well, like I said, my trolls created my ego, so your ego can protect you. My ego protect me. Like dead ass. My ego protect me, G. I've healed many people. I took away insecurity. I took away depression. I've healed anxiety, heartaches, heartbreaks, all that shit. These niggas ain't healing shit. Damn, I ain't even seeing the comments. Yeah, 10 minutes decent. Probably no more than an hour. Oh God, I'm just over here working on my pool. Oh yeah, that pool. Oh, you practicing TK on phone now? Yeah. There's levels to the pettiness, yeah. Oh, phone up. We shouldn't have played it with him. We played a royalty role. I mean, I'll be a villain. Somebody's got to do it. You feel me? The villain. And everybody hate me already because I got an ego. But I like it. Give me something to do. I get bored in the conscious community. I get bored. Eventually, this shit gonna get played out, and I'm gonna start pulling up on this. Photo gray. Let me stop playing like that, man. For a motherfucker to be like, Chief Ynot is negative. His goddesses are negative too. That's all they try to say. Why does he have any tribe members? He's so negative. Shut the fuck up and smoke some weed, bitch.
Can I get a
This is a medicinal
'Cause I love you for your
plant. Medicinal, baby. Medicinal. And you got fake motherfuckers too. They gonna smile in your face. They gonna come to you. They gonna soak your energy. They gonna vamp on your ass. Look at Simone. She's sitting over there on that fucking panel. Her ass, she crazy. I hope they healing her. That's what she had to get healing. Simone getting healing over there. I'm glad I got her up out of my tribe. Made room for a beautiful goddess. Her ass wasn't doing shit but taking up space. You see what she do? The same shit she doing on Benji Live. The same shit she did in my tribe. Just sitting there cam down. Never camming up. Just sitting there not saying nothing. Like, what the fuck is you doing here? You ain't even contributing to the conversation. You just want to fit in somewhere. That's why you still sick and you ain't get healed yet. For the simple fact, you ain't applying no knowledge. No healing. No healing. Bro, she literally got up there and said, I'm not healing nobody in my tribe. I say, what? Why not Ross? You ain't get healed. Why not Salome? Selena, you ain't get healed. Why not Love? You ain't get healed. And I stay healing my baby. I say, my mom. I'm like, only person that ain't get healed in the tribe is you. And that's because your ass don't apply the knowledge. You just sit up and fake like you be taking your spirit showers, meditations. You be cammed up. You don't be meditating. She be talking about she going to the Buddhist temple. Everybody in Why Not tribe know she was lying. What you do today, Simone? Oh, just came from the Buddhist temple. Got done chanting. Get your lying ass out of here. You ain't fooling nobody. I was just playing along with that shit, bro. Just taking up space, man. Watch out, shorty. Like, I'm glad she left, like, real talk. I'm glad she left. Soon as she left, my goddess LaDonna came. Her name Why Not Diamond now. You know, I renamed my goddesses my direct reflections. I renamed my tribe members too, you know, if they want me to. But if you're going to be my wife, I'm going to rename you for now. So soon as Simone left the tribe, see you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Why Not Diamond pull right up? Yeah, I'm ready, Chief. Fuck the bullshit. I'm tired of all these snake ass motherfuckers coming to Why Not Tribe. I should be in them. Fuck it. Come on, goddess. You been fucking with me for about 2 years. You should have been in my tribe. Then my goddess Ashe like her. For now. So and then we got Why Not Summer. And we got a few more reflections. See, like I could have like 20 tribe members. What's up, Just Picks? Peace, goddess. I could have like 20 tribe members. But I'm picky. I like specific type of. I want my family to be, you know, be like tight. So it's like I ain't just letting anybody in my tribe. And Simone know that. Before Simone came to Why Not Tribe officially, she was on the back burner for like 2 months. She asked me to join the tribe. So I was just trying to see, like, is she loyal? Is she supporting? Was she on? And she played a role good as hell. So she was asking me to join my tribe for at least 2 months before she got in. I shouldn't have let her ass in. I should have left her ass right where she was. Because every goddess I tried to bring to the tribe, not even me trying to bring to the tribe, every goddess that wanted to vibrate to Why Not Tribe, she had a problem with. And Simone wasn't even my wife. She was just a tribe member. She was a tribe member. She acting like she my wife. Oh, hold on. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with Summer? What's wrong with Damo? What's wrong with LaDonna? Everybody that wanted to come to the tribe, she had a fucking problem with. So I got in the group chat. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to build my fucking family, G. You got a family. I'm building my family. Why Not Tribe is my family. I don't got no relatives. No mom, no dad. I don't know my sisters or brothers and none of that shit. So I'm building my shit. Everybody that want to come to my tribe, though, you got a problem with. Oh, my mama. She eventually left. Now she over there with Benji now. Yeah, I hope they healing you. I hope they healing you, G, because watch out. You taking up space, man. On the real. So, like, Just Picks. It's like, say if you want to come to my tribe and she was in my tribe, you fine as hell. On phone number, you dope as hell, shorty. But if you want to come to my tribe and she was in my tribe, she would have a problem with you. Something, she would pick something out about you like, what's wrong with her? What, you jealous? You still insecure? When you came to my tribe, you was insecure, Simone, and jealous. You've been in my tribe for almost 6 months, and you still ain't healed from your insecurities? What the fuck have you been doing? And Why Not Tribe this whole time? Just listening? Is you on my shit for entertainment? This ain't no entertainment. Don't just listen to me for entertainment. You gotta apply the knowledge. Apply the fucking knowledge. You will get healed. Motherfuckers don't apply the knowledge. I can't make them. I can't make them take their sound fasts. I can't make them do their conscious cleansings. I can't make them take their spirit showers. I meditate every day. And you feel me? When I'm online meditating, motherfuckers be saying they be meditating. I already knew she wasn't though. You ask Simone what is a spirit shower, she won't even be able to tell you. Oh yeah, she definitely would, goddess. She'll have something wrong with you. She'll be picking out something wrong with you. Something. Just cause you fine as hell, she don't want you on the tribe. Like, gee. Like, hold on. I see what you doing. Simone, you slick as hell. You trying to push everybody away from the tribe. Think I want to sit up and look at your ass all day? Hell no. I like beautiful women around me. I like beautiful women around me. Confident women. I know insecure ass women. I know, you feel me? Oh, none of that, man. Take that shit somewhere else. I don't need none of that shit. My goddess like beautiful women around her. So it's like, why not tribe gonna be a tribe full of beautiful women? You feel me? All my goddesses beautiful now. She was the only ugly motherfucker in the tribe. Not because of her looks. Because her motherfucking attitude. Her motherfucking attitude stank. Like, shorty, I'm not finna be babying you. I'm not finna be trying to force you to apply the knowledge. Either you gonna do it or you not. Everybody that came to my tribe and applied my knowledge, they became healed. Why not? Roz was going through some fucked up shit. I healed her. She started applying the knowledge. She became healed from multiple things. Physical and mental healing. Like, for real. Took away her anxiety and everything. Just from applying the knowledge. Spirit showers, conscious cleansings, mental detoxing. That's what we teach. Oh yeah, I really like teach this shit. Like, for real. And really apply the knowledge too. Motherfuckers see me over there on Benji panel when I be trolling them goofy ass niggas. They don't even know who Chief is. But, you know. And then motherfucker lead a tribe like, yo, he didn't heal me. He's not healing anybody. Who is he healing? What? Shorty, everybody in my tribe healed. You the only motherfucker that's still suffering. Why is that? Because you ain't applied the knowledge. You ain't applied the knowledge. And she a diabetic. Then she a diabetic. When she left my tribe, the next day she was on her story eating banana pudding for breakfast. But she blaming me for not healing her. How the fuck you gonna even get healed? You eating banana pudding for breakfast and you a fucking diabetic. But you wanna blame Chief? I'll take your weight if you ain't strong enough to hold your own, problems. I'll take your problems. You can blame me. I'm Chief. I said I let the torch bang, stay in your lane. I was ordained to be a chief. Let's play truth or dare. Who could care? Are you aware of where you need to be? It's no competition. It's consequences for those who compete with me. But I just smile at them dudes because I know they couldn't walk a mile in my shoes even if they had Jesus' feet. Now, just recently, as we can see, I vowed to never steer off the frequency to be led into a hell state. It's either that, or I can sell weight. Probably risk catching another jail case, and now I'm stuck playing chess with my celly yelling stalemate. For hell's sake. These black boys like white girls until they yell rape, and now they stuck in a cell for trying to mate with the pale face. They might as well pray. That is to the ancestors, but just don't Demand extra because your skin got a tan texture. The next plan better measure up to this damn lecture. The mind is mental with signs and symbols within the hand gestures. Now let me light up my damn pressure. Come shop if you cop and wait. My weed potent, it'll have your team choking. This green smoking like toxic waste. It's a full moon, and I'm about to roll up. You know, I be making bread. King Dingaling, I just put beta bed. Hey, fuck what a hater said. I'm spraying lead that'll wake the dead. Hey, I ain't gonna even let me stop, man, before I start. Give y'all ass some bars. I'm spraying lead that'll wake the dead. These trolls trying to get me locked up like Jamaican dreads. Fuck what the hater said. You better make your bed, cause you know you gotta lay in it. Every car I ever bought stayed tinted. Niggas bragging off them Lambos that they rented. And I smoked to the Vega finish. I'm old school 6-pack Sega Genesis. Hey. They want to start shit, well, I'm going to make them finish. And his girl like Venus with the penis. She be serving balls like she playing tennis. That was fire, bro. I ain't never no liar, bro. Talk slick, get your jaw wired, bro. Ooh. But shout out to the real guys that fuck with Chief. These niggas be talking like they about that action, but I know they won't bust the heat. He say this nigga spitting like a missing tooth. I'm spitting like I chew tobacco. They be like, dude or wacko. It's a full moon. Let me put the weed in the grinder, bro. I was selling dimes a draw. Let me put the weed in the grinder, bro. And my grinder be designer, bro. That's that Burberry. That's that Burberry. Them nerves scary. Yeah, I feel that the full moon gives me insomnia for some. Yeah, I'm charged up. I'm San Diego charged up. I'm selling dimes a draw. Put the weed in the grinder, bro. And my grinder designer, bro. Who? I be smoking weed overseas, blowing trees like Mother Nature. I'm like, fuck a hater. Shout out to all the polygods and niggas and all the real niggas on they alpha shit. My mama. These lame ass niggas be running their mouth and shit about what the next nigga doing. Who the next nigga screwing. Man. This nigga fooling. I ain't even a rapper, bro. I'm more like a poet and I ain't even know it. Ooh, I'm more like a rapper, bro. I ain't no rapper, bro. I'm more like a poet and I ain't even know it yet. Please stop it. My boy G's Prophet just touched down on a Boeing jet. Ooh. Ooh. I let that tool spray. My boy New Way. Hey, on the real G. Y'all don't want me to really start freestyling because I'll go crazy with the bars. My boy touched down on a Boeing jet. New Way gonna let his tool spray on Tuesday. My bars be going over niggas' heads like a toupee. Them niggas too gay. But I'ma do this shit the cool way. Cause this why not. I'ma smoke till my eyes get red as Cyclops. That's a laser beam. I used to sell Yada fiends. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm just a fundraiser. I ain't got time for a dumb hater. I'm getting dumb paper. And the goddess want me to take out the lunch later, after work. Can I get some after twerk? Cause you know I like them thick as fuck. The ego, you never want to let your ego. Ooh. Ooh. TK. Hey, was y'all on live earlier when I had did that when I had made that chef fall G? Was y'all did anybody see that live when I made the chef fall? No bap. That motherfucker made me lightheaded. Press 1 if y'all saw that shit, G. You know why them niggas ain't over there talking about TK? Look, my boy New Way, what New Way say? It's 2 o'clock in the morning, he over there working on this pool. 4 no grave. New Way, I fuck with you, guy, because I see you a real nigga. My mama, you need some gems on TK, like little one-on-one time consultations. I got you. All you gotta do, share my content. You feel me? Yeah, you was on with Yakim. Yakim, who is that? All you gotta do is share the content, God. Share the content. I tell everybody that if you don't share my lectures, at least share the telekinesis demonstrations. Like, cause I was teaching motherfuckers this shit, and then I realized like the motherfuckers I'm teaching ain't even supporting. They not even sharing my shit. So I'm only like really teaching motherfuckers that share my shit as I should, though, you feel me? So it's, like, I mean, motherfuckers still get the gems and the jewels on telekinesis when I'm live, but like if you wanted like one-on-one consultation times to, really get iron out some little creases, you feel me? Get you sharper. I take my time out and do one-on-one consultations. It may be an hour, 2 hours, however much time you need. But man, G, I want to make this motherfucker fall right now, but I ain't got the motherfucking energy. I don't know. I'll do it though. Let me know. Did y'all see it yet? Y'all probably saw that shit. This motherfucking chair. Niggas ain't doing hey, let me stop talking about this, man. Y'all know I like to talk my shit, though. Give me a reason to talk some shit. Just give me a reason. Come on. I'm dying to talk some shit, man. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kim. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. You saw that shit, definitely. So that's what I'm saying, like, bro, like, we got the blunt rolled up now. Yeah, that's who you was on live with. Yeah, Yakim. Yeah, Yakim, cool. Folks says a real nigga on phone now. It's just real recognized, real, man. It's a lot of goofy niggas in the conscious community. But I fuck with real niggas all the way around the board. Real niggas online and real niggas offline. A lot of these niggas be goofies, man. Like, real. We gonna smoke to that, though. Telling you, these niggas be gay as fuck. Mostly fags. A nigga keep talking tough, you gonna see his toe get tagged. See, I done drove the Jag, not to boast or brag, but I done drove the Jag through blocks where niggas' toes get tagged over the color of they soldier rag. These niggas be bitches, snitches. They can't hold water. They like a broken glass. Ooh. That Za almost gave me the hiccups. Fuck it. If they try to knock me down, I'ma get up. Big ups to the poly gods. Don't make no sense how many goof troops in the community. For real. Never let your ego, get it, ego, or your E. What's your E? You let your ego, if you lose your ego, you losing your energy. So never let your E, which is energy, go. Never let your ego. It's deep. See, that's a fucking gem. And I gotta lock that in because I know I forget that shit. It's the full moon. It's gonna be 3:33. This is a divine time. I'm gonna make sure I say this live because 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be some dope ass information streaming through. 3:33 of the full moon. Never let your ego. Your E is your energy. Never lose that. Ego is your sense of self. Watch out for the snake niggas y'all be marching with. They be starting shit, talking like they sparking clips. And I just had a setup bar. I forgot that shit that quick though. I forgot that shit that quick. See, I don't really write shit. But they know the deal though, like a dyke chick. I beat a nigga bloody with a nightstick. And every time I get locked up, they put me in a green suit because I'm a flight risk. And we can box anytime. I don't need a heater. Hey. I got a motherfucking knife that'll give you a slice like a pizza. Hey, shout out to my baby girl, Secret Lisa. Hey. For the when he start freestyling, they be like, he wildin'. For a £50, I'm going out of town and charging niggas $3,000. It's tax season. For that reason, I gotta run it up. Hey, Just Peace, I just rolled my blunt up. It's the full moon. Hey, it's y'all. So it's a full moon. Either you coming on your period right now, or you leaving off. One or the other. Ashay, her shit switched up. She come on her period on a new moon, so she got 2 more weeks. But like most goddesses, they either coming on their cycle or they coming off around this time. Hey, for real though, this shit cold blooded, but the trolls love it. Niggas trying to ball like they Kobe on a whole budget. They broke as fuck. They can't roll with us. Hey, everywhere I go, I got my toaster tucked. Niggas know what's up. In case the troll want to get on some swole shit, I got a whole blick. And a slug with slugs swimming through the field. Ooh, with slugs swimming through the barrel like a goldfish. Hold on, that was fire. I said I got a whole blick. In case a troll want to get on some swole shit, I got a whole blick. With the bullet swimming through the barrel like a goldfish. Or some shit. Ooh, hey, Lisa's not playing, goddess. My heart be on some cold shit. Hey, for real. I be like, no shit. That shit real as fuck. Heart be on some cold shit. Like a deep freezer.
Cause I love you for.
I don't live many lives.
Right.
Every other day, the motherfucker tell me, boy, you supposed to been dead. You supposed to been dead. You supposed to been dead. Nigga was finna do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know.
What's up, yellow hair?
But get what I know. If God ain't told me so, it ain't so.
Right.
It can't be so. Still here. Still here.
Sorry, y'all.
I ain't never had. I don't tell I'm a jury, everything. If I say, he's this and that, hey, I still feel like I'm handsome heaven sin. I ain't gonna have a bitch ass piece of jewelry on. I ain't got to flash no money. I'm still sitting on the same fucking porch. I'm still in the same hood. I'm EA play. I still don't play.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with nobody. Shit, what the fuck I gotta worry about? Cars are broke by now. What the fuck I gotta worry about? What did I do? Nothing. Be myself. So if anybody got a problem with that, that's on them. I'm sorry. If your girl might DM, man, whatever the case may be, hey, it ain't my fault. It's y'all problem. Y'all working on that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't even know half of these folks. Just being honest.
Word.
I'm telling you, bro, this shit every day. This shit been like this in kindergarten. This shit ridiculous. The girl got that one put something in my cup.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man. I love life, bro. I swear I love this shit. I wouldn't give it up for nothing. Really put a smile on my face to let me know. There's a lot of motherfuckers that think about me when I think about it. I love that. They let me know I'm important. It really do. You should think about that too, man. When motherfuckers that you don't know trying to troll you and shit, like, damn, well, why everybody know me? Must be something in it. They goddamn wish they could be, or they just want me to perfect. Or just don't want me to change. Like, shit, like they said, hey, they watch me more than they watch TV, shit, hey, I need to get paid for this shit.
To protect the sheep.
My heart cold as fuck, like a you take a shot at me, I'ma blow back. Ooh, move around with that lazy shit. Move around with that lazy shit. I used to fall in love with crazy chicks. Now I need a divine goddess, cause the sister wives over side chicks. And find your soul family, cause you vibe with who you tribe with. Hey, polygamy, you digging me? Hey, this shit going down in history. Hey, I can't never let these trolls get to me. Hey, I just sit back and smoke on my Christmas tree. They tried to bag me up like Lipton teeth and put me on ice. Hey, I fell off my plug, had to put me on twice. But I always came back with that paper right. Hey, we up freestyling, full moon on the latest night. If a nigga play, I spray the pipe. My AR got a laser light. And it'll knock him off the radar like the Malaysia flight. Then I'ma say goodnight. I get thumbs up when I rap. Take a hike. Ooh. And all my goddesses act ladylike. I don't deal with the ratchet shit. Hey, I get high as hell. As soon as I get high, I start rapping quick. I'm like a poet and I ain't even know it. I tell a nigga like, fuck your dead homie. I don't care who you go get. Disrespectful when it's necessary. My heart colder than the month of February. I ain't never scared. Cause I done been through some real shit. Real shit make you wanna feel shit. Chief Ynot, the wrong person you should wanna deal with. But we all on a healer journey. I get locked up, I need me a real attorney. You know, like a Jewish lawyer. You better count your blessings, don't worry about what they doing for you. Because the support they give you ain't out of love. Ooh, that shit be fake as hell. Hey, I get locked up, my PO taking me straight to jail. I was on the block trying to make a sale. Man, Z. Hell for that, what y'all doing this full moon, man? Just freestyling. It's more like poetry, G. It's like lyrical wordplay. Like, I'm not even a rapper. I don't even like rapping on a beat. I like just word playing with like acapella. Like, I went through that rapping stage. I mean, I could do that shit easy, but I've been doing that shit for years. So it's like, I got some shit. Y'all know I used to battle rap. Hey, secretly, so you know I used to battle rap, goddess. Hey, I used to battle. Hey, y'all want to see this battle, G? I got a couple of battles out. I got that I've had battled that nigga Pyrex the Don. I battled motherfucking Rocco the Dragon. I battled Tez. I battled DC. I battled Steady Eddie. I battled a couple niggas, G. On phone now, if y'all want to see that shit, let me know. They finna end this live. I'm finna end it and come right back up though.
To protect the sheep, you gotta catch the wolf.
They sleep on you. I know. They slept on me too. But it's alright.
I stuffed the Lincoln with 412s. Oh, we got it. Yeah, I'll put that shit on, dude. The free throw party. Priest God. Free throw party. Let me know if, hey, y'all want to see that shit? Hey, why not Goddess? Peace, Goddess. What's up, boo? What you on, Goddess? Hey, New Way, let me know if you want to see that shit. I'll be cooking shit, G. It's like when that battle was. I used to battle like, damn, like 10 years ago, like in 2012. Nah, before that. Yeah, I used to battle before that shit. What's up, boo? What you on, Goddess? Let me see. I was cooking shit, G, on my mama, no cap. I ain't really on shit right now. I'm just gonna take mine to sleep. Goddess, put up. High as hell. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. What the fuck? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, love stacks. I going for down here too. Yeah, I cooked his ass. Hey, I cooked his ass, G. Hey, no bap though. I cooked his ass. He was an easy kill, man.
I don't understand.
Let me see.
What is this? What am I?
I cooked his ass, G. No cap, folks. I be cooking air nigga I battle. Air nigga they put me in the ring when I cook their ass.
You wouldn't wake up earlier. I got really worried. But you should stay lying down. You were taking so long to wake up.
Hey, this like, hold on, let me see where this video is. Okay, now this is like 6 years ago. No, hell no. This is like 7, 8. Oh, damn. Hold on, let me I ain't seen this shit in so long, folks. I ain't seen this shit in so long, G. Hey, hold on, folks. Matter of fact, I really can't hear that shit. I ain't see this shit. I ain't gonna even cap, though. I was thinking about getting back in the ring to him for no grade, but I had hollered at the league owner, who league I was in, and they ain't really trying to pay me what I want. So I'm like, fuck it. fuck it, hold on. So they ain't trying to pay a motherfucker what I want, shit.
So what you saying, pal out, raising cow like livestock? I figure why not make his eyes pop and stop his ass from breathing air.
Hey, you hear that?
So what you saying, pal out, raising cow like livestock? I figure why not make his eyes pop and stop his ass from breathing air. Cause it ain't even fair how I squeeze off and leave him now, won't even care. I could get you chin check, but my index can't wait to take a pull like you need a square. But if we prepare to go to war, you better back down. Cause I let a Mac down like I'm trying to approach a whore. That toast of roar, then you minute up if I'm in a cut like an open sword. Then I'll pay a clerk to pick the cases up. So when I squeeze 12, they'll only see shells if you dump them on the ocean shore. I hope the war more than a vest. A stupid question has no need to ask. It's a toss-up. Your washed up ass need a bath. He'll see a flash of a sleepover if my heater's glass. Cause if I need the cash, I'll dump a Harley like it's a motherfucking slumber party. And leave your people sleep in bags, you get it? Harley chopper. A chopper, that's a Harley. Well, I ain't come to teach his ass. I really came to treat his ass for thinking this shit's a movie. What the fuck's wrong with this goofy? If I grip the toolie, you can get that ass shot like Nikki Booty. This is, this game is mine. Niggas know the drill. I'm going for the overkill. This a heinous crime. Yes. If I ain't slanging dams and catching ops slacking with a stainless 9. Banging. Yes. But since he with the title team in his battle rings, I don't know if I said thank his spam for acting bold or crack his skull like Frankenstein. I came to rhyme. Nah, nigga, I came to remove stress. My new pet got no home trainer. When I'm aiming, it'll make a huge mess. I'm a rude guest. That'll bring noise to your crib. If you flex, they'll say I'm like a referee when I'm blowing if I use text. But since he like to play boy magazines that be at this man's chin like Q Help. Then we let Nina, Mac, and Desi bust at the same time. Now that's group sex and who's next? The loser in the ring with Tony, you knew that before we even stepped in it. Since you scared, go to church, clown. This first round only got about 30 seconds left in it. Now while we had a let's finish talking about your best gimmick to get me put in the ground slow like quicksand if I stepped in it. Well, I'll re-whack this pussy tonight, no doubt about it. And y'all won't found out about it until the press printed. This nerd's gay, even though it was only wordplay, that last line still killed this weak ass. It was his death sentence. It's in his best interest not to take me light. If so, y'all gonna see this chump lose. What? You missed dinner, so I'm supposed to break fast cause your broke ass looking at me like lunch food? I already told you once, dude. I've been waiting on your puss ass to pull a stunt move. Cause if I play bartender and dump tools, you'll take a lot of shots if I get you hammered like a drunk dude. Round one. Bye.
Hey, check him out. Hey, he weak as hell. Check him out. He weak as hell. He funny as hell, G.
It's a lot of dick riders. Hey, whoever's up, I'm better. Chill. It's a lot of dick riders. Whoever's genital that belongs to,
245.
they gotta be well paid. I felt like I had arthritis in both of the arms when I was clapping the 12 gauge.
He weak as hell.
His head poking out from a shell. That's a snail face. The ring. Give him a call, and 7 days later you'll get dumped in a closet with a stale face. I'm just being honest, my nigga. I got well aim, or we could put the guns down in box just to see who eyes can stay open the longest. It ain't a stare game. I'm a quick with punches ahead, but a rebuttal put him flat on his ass, right? Wrong. I said I'm a quick with punches, a headbutt, and then a rebuttal. Put this nigga flat on his ass.
That was decent. That was decent.
Torment up. Let me get my torment up. Blood drizzled down slow, but it's funny when I thought about how fast that thing was pouring up. Hold on, slow, fast, up, down, pour, drizzle. Those are all opposite to description, directions, and damn directions. I'll beat the fuck out of this man and make him look the opposite description. Cause either should have went the opposite direction or damn near chose to do the opposite actions. What up? Something being black that's bold laughs. I'll leave him folded on the floor like a room with no dress.
He weak as hell for that. Hold on, what did he say? He weak as hell. He weak as hell for that. Hey, that's a weak, hey, on photo grades, yo. That was one of, hey, Like, come on, man.
I'll leave them folded on the floor like a room with no dress.
That shit weak as hell.
You need to learn how to go extra. I call this one rocking this one Stone Cold. And when you get rocked with Stone Cold in our hands, it ain't classic toy wrestlers, nigga. You know nothing about drugs. Not even our boy Measure. For $20, you'll throw a nigga $1,000. For another $5, you'll probably give him a 0.5 extra. Stupid motherfucker. That's like $50 to $145 of profit. Lost with no effort, nigga. I know that now to sell drugs. That should tell you I'm dope and special. Touch me, fuck this battle. Change the schedule. Led Zeppelin on the 808. Cause I'm banging the metal while most of battles inspire me, my nigga.
To change the channel.
Silencer sounded like you know, like when you ain't got no handles on NBA Streets, nigga. Well, he can still get stretched and be a street nigga. But hold on, that stretch from NBA Streets, nigga. When I'm going hard with these haymakers, drop them, then stand over the body and you always make a bigger point when you shoot niggas slow like game breakers. You remind me of Ray and Clyde off life selling booze while getting your life barred. Your bitch get turned on sucking me up, she's wet over the head. Somebody call a lifeguard. But hold on, that bitch is a trick, so I don't think that line.
Low battery.
The lifeguard. Nigga, she is the lifeguard. She just dove in and got wet off her head first, nigga. You run up how you want, your eye will just nice more.
Weak as hell.
Handle the lane like a nigga. Needed Sprite more. Yeah, you punch, but you only throw the left jab. You need to right more, and if you are getting money, it'll all go down the drain once I give your connect a pipe. Boy.
Cook your fucking food.
Fuck, nigga, you ain't got half my style. For the jazz, you get smoked. It's like a black and mild. Only casino, only one is wine. You just wine and you sweet. But hold on, black and mild, jazz, casino, royal, wine, sweet, nigga. Round one, man.
This nigga, hey, be honest though, hey, folk, like for real, no bias shit, folk, like for real, folk. Who won that battle, G? I mean, who won that first round? Because that was just the first round. I cooked his ass every bar, man. Every bar I was hitting, all my bars was hitting. He had like 2, 3, main punches that stuck out. But on phone, like, man, on my mama, I cooked that nigga, G. But we went 3 rounds. Y'all want to see the rest of it? Shit, I'll put the rest of it on. But who y'all think won that first round, though? Be honest, though. No bias shit. Where the fuck my other, charger? Who y'all think won that? Oh, damn, let me turn the comments back on. I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. Who y'all say won that first round? No bias shit, G. Cause look though, they want me to battle goofy ass niggas like him. Cause they still be hitting me up. Them leagues and shit be hitting me up. Cause like I'm a favorite. I'm one of the favorites over there. But they gotta pay me because I ain't no battle rapper no more. I'm a fucking tribe chief. I'm a god. You feel me? So if I'm gonna get in a battle ring, it's gonna be for the money. Cause I don't got a passion to battle. Chief, I cooked his ass on photo. I cooked his ass, G. Hold on, let me get situated. I'm finna put, round 2. Every round it get worse and worse for that man. Like every round I was just getting heated up and more warmed up. We do 3 rounds. On phone now. Check this shit out, folks. Every round on everything, every round I'm cooking his ass. Just getting warmed up.
What else, nigga?
Top of the second.
Round 2.
Hey, I keep the pump, fam. My shoe.
They sleep on you. I know.
Fucked them up on my mama.
I played a block, you let that trailer trash like. I had your girl last night passing gas like she had the bubble guts, and she a fucking slut. So if you feel like enough's enough, then what the fuck is up? I'll lean your ass without a double cup. It won't be funny if I blow the toast, but you gon' think I told a joke when I have his body busting up. I got the toughest luck, cause my last opponent was a.
Hey.
So if you feel like enough's enough, then what the fuck is?
Oh, for the see, like I feel like if I say that bar right now, I can deliver it way better because I ain't had that much time to write these 3 rounds. I had like 2 weeks to write these 3 rounds, and that ain't we supposed to get 30-day advance, but it was some last minute shit. But I still cooked his ass. I say, if you feel like enough's enough, then what the fuck is up? I'll lean your ass like a double cup. It won't be funny if I blow the toast, but you gon' think I told the joke when I have his body busting up. I got the toughest L phone up. I gotta revamp that.
I'll lean your ass without a double cup. It won't be funny if I blow the toast, but you gon' think I told a joke when I have his body busting up. I got the toughest luck, cause my last opponent was a fucking snitch. And now I get a crooked cop, I walk around with twin pipes. I ain't been right after I took the shots. You on Instagram with all the toolies at. Call of Duty is the only time you look for ops. I got everybody thinking you a goon, but you a hoe. This pussy trick more niggas than a hooker spot. I'm too vicious and you bitches just whoop a lot. And mad cause I don't need the trap, but I see racks like I'm pushing rock. You get that? See racks crack, pushing rock with fuck.
Hey.
My whole campfire. You vampires get.
Oh, for that. That's another one for, I swear. I gotta revamp that shit, G, because on my mama, Joe, I say, mad cause I don't need the trap, but see racks like I'm pushing rock. You get that? See racks crack, pushing rock. You feel? It's like little shit like that. And I know if I revamp it, like it'll sound much. Cause that's a cold ass bar, but that shit go over motherfuckers' heads. You feel me? He mad cause I don't need the trap, but I still see racks like I'm pushing rock. You get it? See rack cracks, pushing rock. Well, fuck it, oh my mama. But going crazy on this ass.
See racks like I'm pushing rock. You get that? See racks crack, pushing rock. Well, fuck it. My whole campfire. You vampires getting put in a wooden box. And when I air clips, I might have to wear mitts. Cause the gun get too hot to handle like a cooking pot. I can get this rookie shot. Hey, I can get this rookie shot. Just look at watch how I can get this. I can get this rookie shot. Just look and watch how I wet him up. He better duck when that lead smoke, cause I'm aiming for his dome with the Tommy like a Martin head joke. Now break fast when I crack shells out the bacon or lead smoke, cause I'm aiming for his dome with the Tommy like a Martin head joke. Now break fast when I crack shells out the bacon or they'll see your egg yolk. And if I get you robbed and you ain't got a dime, well, 9 shells get them changed cause it don't even make sense to leave them dead broke. I'm the fucking head coach. I'm the fucking head coach. And when you hear my name,
shit like that. Hey, and if I get you robbed and you ain't got a dime, well, 9 shells to get you changed cause it only makes sense to leave you dead broke. You get it? Change, sense, dead broke, or fold up. Like shit like that. Oh my mama, Joe going crazy on this nigga. Hold
on. Cause I'm aiming for his dome with the Tommy like a Martin head joke. Now break fast when I crack shells out the bacon or they'll see your egg yolk. And if I get you robbed and you ain't got a dime, well, 9 shells get them changed cause it only makes sense to leave them dead broke. I'm the fucking head coach. I'm the fucking head coach. And when you hear my name get mentioned, you gonna see son get annoyed, then take off running. Cause you know I'm out here dumping toys. Last week it was fun and joy until he heard his hoe go hard. With no problem, she gave a whole squad a blowjob cause we unemployed.
Hey. Hey, I say you gonna see son get annoyed, then take off running, cause he know I'm out here dumping toys. Hey, hold on. Hold on.
Last week it was fun and joy.
Oh yeah. You gonna see son get annoyed, then take off running, cause he know I'm out here dumping toys. Last week it was all fun and joy until he heard his hoe go hard. With no prop, she gave the whole squad a blowjob cause we unemployed. You get it? A blowjob cause we unemployed. Hey, oh, for that, hey, I gotta start rewatching my shit cause I'm about to revamp a lot of this shit.
No problem. She gave a whole squad a blowjob cause we unemployed. You just make a bunch of noise, plus you got the weakest name. I'll show you how to treat a lame. Who the fuck said we the same? He is stains. I'll show you my hitters bang and leave your diva slain. On play sign since day one. You've been trying to take this L like you need a train. And just when you need a pain, I'm smoking dead ops. I see it crystal clear, you got shit twisted here like you trying to go dreadlocks. You the main reason the feds watch, but go ahead plot and just know, if you do pull it, my deuce bullet will be coming out your head, but you dead from a leg shot. And after this, you know it's on. You in the ring with a focused tone, unprepared, half-assed. Shit stain, your nickname should be Bubble Guts, cause you pass gas. He's rapping down his bars cold. Y'all know this fat trash. That's why I was happy to zip his weak ass up. What's that? I'm glad that. Fuck this round two, man.
End it up, folks. End it up. I'm telling you, folks, this nigga so weak, though. Just watching his rounds will make you not even want to see the whole battle. Because he's so weak. You feel me? Like, just look what this nigga say. I ain't gonna even play his whole joint, G. This shit's so weak.
For no reason. Why when you, your mans, and your other mans was performing, everybody in this motherfucking room started leaving? And how can I respect a bitch ass nigga like you when you wear hoodies that don't even got your name on it? Well, your manager talk shit to me? You can wear his brains on it, nigga. Come on, man. Ain't you mad? I take bars. I go to war proper. You looking at a four popper with more posture. You better hope the Lord watching. I'm talking galore choppers, muzzle to automatic, and have that thing sounding like a roar stopper. Buddy Mayweather gets his family interview before Swab, and I can take a concept like that and make it more conscious, yet more shocking, like I ain't with the hand tussling or for the nonsense. Back to Money Mayweather getting his family interview before squabbing only means your whole family will get shot. Before I'm boxing, nigga, you gotta war with your hands and lay on kick.
Hey, he got a weak ass delivery, G. Look at this shit, man.
For the nonsense. Back to Money Mayweather getting his family interview before squabbing only means your whole family will get shot. Before I'm boxing, nigga, you gotta war with your hands and lay on kick. I got the torch in my hands. It be kicking like a horse with a blade. Rolled off X-Man. He'll get turned into a corpse from these hands. Damn. Then I put the mag to his needle and blew that bitch into something. That's Mystique. Caused havoc when he absorbed fire to the chest. But I didn't kill the nigga. I Professor Xaviered his ass. That means I sat him in a wheelchair just to think, nigga.
That's weak as hell.
X-Man had teleportation power.
That was a nice ass X-Man scheme. That X-Man scheme was fire. But his delivery made that shit weak as hell. Let me do an X-Man scheme. My shit gonna be cold on phone. His shit weak as hell.
Taught me how to use the pipe smarter. So when this appeared out of nowhere in blue smoke, I was trying to get to the next location faster than Nightcrawler, nigga. You Lion King if you say you masked up with a tech and that's real shit, niggas. Eddie Gordo, cause pressing buttons only give me a my groove to kick niggas. Think about it. I put fire in his gallbladder. 30 foot, that's a tall ladder. I can bring that Tekken scheme back right when I cock back the fire punch. It's like Paul special. You're not at all special, nigga. Hold on. Niggas wanted to talk about me the fast food joint. Peace.
Man, this nigga weak as hell, man. Let me see. Let me see, man. This nigga weak as hell. He make you don't even want to look at the battle, G.
I'm a drill sergeant. Place the mom's food. His name Calissa. Come on, y'all.
Alright.
Go ahead, bro. It's the last round, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna need for everybody. I'm gonna need for y'all to pay attention. Cause I'm gonna spit to what his name Calissa. Man, you both battle rappers, but we don't play the same position, nigga. I'm up next, and here's where the game is switching. They'll let us cooking more than mom's food. I palm tools that'll make Tom Cruise want to change the mission. Now I can either bang the Smithin or break his face with one punch. He'll have a shattered jaw. Plus I'm a drill sergeant. Play some orders out this magazine like a catalog. This clipping extended, and now I let this faggot have it all. So if I have to get a gat involved, I'ma clap to steal these capsule pill 30s like Adderall. And if they hadn't saw your last fight, And if they had saw your last footage, then they went on your ass trash. Past week, now keep it clean. Or I'ma let a heater scream, then flee the scene in a fast Jeep. When my gun bustin' ain't fun cuss, the callus on his heels like bad feet. And when lead splatter, y'all gon' see him dead with his head shattered like a glass piece. I done had beef with real killers. I never went to war with rookies. This guy is food. Now I'ma fire tools that'll tie his tubes. When I torched this pussy. After Rosaline seen the footage, she was forced to book me. And I told him when I confront this mail, he getting sent to hell. And I bet he get the message from the shell like a fortune cookie. Before you took me, you knew who I was. After Rosaline, shattered like a glass.
So look, his shit ain't hidden like that, fool. Oh, hold on, fool.
Clean. Or I'ma let a heater scream, then flee the scene in a fast Jeep. When my gun bustin' ain't fun cuss, the callus on his heels like bad feet. And when lead splatter, y'all gon' see him dead with his head shattered like a glass piece. I done had beef with real killers. I never went to war with rookies. This guy is food. Now I'ma fire tools that'll tie his tubes. When I torched this pussy. After Rosaline seen the footage, she was forced to book me. And I told him when I confront this mail, he getting sent to hell.
And I bet he get the message from the shell like a fortune cookie.
Before you took me, you knew
that was fire.
You forgot to go to church and pray.
Ain't no bap. Ain't no bap. Ain't no bap. Just not even the 2-8. That was fire, G. I gotta revamp that bar. And I told him when I confront this male, he getting sent to hell. And I bet he get the message from the shell like a fortune cookie. Before you took me, you knew who I was. Hey, that was fire, G, on 4 no grade, G. No bap.
Tools that'll tie his tubes. When I torched this pussy. After Rosaline seen the footage, she was forced to book me. And I told him when I confront this male, he getting sent to hell. And I bet he get the message from the shell like a fortune cookie. Before you took me, you knew who I was. You forgot to go to church and pray. Before you took me, you knew who I was. You forgot to go to church and pray. Now this my win, cause my pen fire. Like the hammer on the 38. If nobody paid me homage yet, then you'll be the first to pay. Cause what you rehearsed to say can't beat me when I first started on my worstest day. I burst the cake, catch a body, then fuck around and catch a flight. What you should do is not a guess, I gotta take. It's probably best to invest in pipe. When I'm bored, games is what I do not play. I live a reckless life. If I run upon him, he'll either bitch up or get a slug in his chest tonight.
Hey.
But watch out.
Oh, photo. Motherfuckers ain't peeped that chess scheme. Hey, what I say? Hey, when I'm bored, games is what I do not play. I live a reckless life. If I run upon him, he'll either bitch up or get a slug in his chest tonight. You get it, board games, pawn, bishop, chess, knight. Ooh, cold ass chess game went over their head. I say when I'm bored, games is what I do not play. I live a reckless life. If I run upon him, he'll either bitch up or get a slug in his chest tonight. On photo, go crazy, G. Hey man, my mama, I was cooking that nigga all 3 rounds, though. He had a few little punches, G, but his shit wasn't hidden. His shit wasn't hidden. Chantel, what up, goddess? Hey, this my first battle ever right here, G. This nigga steady.
$100,000.
My mama. Real talk. This the second battle. I mean, this my first battle. That's my first battle, G.
I said, Jew. I said, be cool and see shots. I blaze my phone, so take a lesson from your pops. Don't raise your
That's
tone.
Steady Eddie.
No. I said, be cool, because when these shots get to popping, it'll have his body parts all over here, like he eavesdropping. Now I Googled and YouTube this nigga, and the reviews popped up. Like, who is this nigga? Bugs. Let me tell you what I'll do to this nigga. He saw food, I'll shoot through this nigga. I'm Kadeem Harrison in the 6 man, I'll shoot through this nigga. Now I guess this chunk of drama. Well, cool, like 420, it's only right I beat him with blunt trauma. Fist to his face, stomp him out, kicks to his waist. Take the blade from his skate, cut his head so his brains can escape. Now we can shoot it out of fight. You decide either way, you will die. Get this 2-piece or this biscuit. I'll pop eyes, pick a side. 2-piece of the biscuit, pop eyes, pick a side. Let me catch Tone riding by. In his new whip, looking fly. I'll pull up to that driver's side, then dump the whole fifth like I'm trying to give Tone a DUI.
He said that shit aggressive as hell. Oh, photo. I love this shit.
Thinking he fly, hold the shit down now. You just a mad guy. Wait, slow it down. I said he think he fly. I empty my rounds, give him everything the mad got. You start tripping, you get your star stripped. Bulls put you in an apartment with killers, and you the target. You get the flexing, we react reckless, tech stretching through your throat. That two bang, leave you 2 chains. That's extra necklace. I said I let 2.
Hey, nah, real talk though. Hey, he coming. Oh, for the he coming. No bab, J. Oh, this my first battle. Oh, Baba, Joe.
You get your star stripped. Bulls put you in an apartment with killers, and you the target. You get the flexing, we react reckless, tech stretching through your throat. That 2 bang, leave you 2 chains. That's extra necklace. Oh, I said I let 2 bang through your throat, leave you extra necklace like I gave you 2 chains.
That was fire.
This is torture. I'll leave Tone's whole bones exposed. I will torture him, bring that 4 close like Tone lost his home. I'm in my zone, Tone. I will not be showing up. That shoddy heavy. I can't wait to lift it and get toned up.
Hey, he tried to. Let's get it. I love this shit.
On them chrome, so you know I ain't gotta raise my voice just to lower this tone. Whoa! Even the atheists be like, goddamn Jesus Christ, this boy nice, they backwards. Not believing in God, but they believe steady. Eddie is a dog. God, backwards is dog. God, dog. I don't spark with bark red. I don't spark or par red teeth, but dog. Pardon that barking at me, I'm sparking the seed. That bulldog turned your dreads into Red Sea. Now this bitch be giving me head while she twerking her ass. She slobbing, drooling, looking retarded like our Cash.
He getting weak now. He running out of gas now.
So stop that, Tone. We both know who the top cat. Your bitch say my dick is like an AK. It's automatic. She want to smash that. She say your shit like a revolver. Tone, she don't want that little cock back. Tone, you is trash. I want to be 9-6 sharp. Them text sparking to the rec parts. Your side full of big bitches, so you know I got stretch marks. The shit I'm ripping his vest. It's like he confessed to Chris Wilder's death. There's something big coming off his chest. Now I've been thinking all day how I'm gonna slay this nigga. Should I get that sawed-off shotty or that AK bucket and let it spray? I said, fuck it. I'm gonna grab the blade. Cause if he anything like Sight, we know he ducking the gauge. Now I guess since you co-signed by Sight, it's alright. You and Sight to die tonight. It's only right, Tone. Y'all get wet when I wave the text since you want to be Sight clone. Let me tell you how this is, Tone Bone. We both got chrome, but you never bust your guns. It's like they in the friend zone. My 4s touch backs like long punks to the end zone. Tired of hearing about Sight and them cold cases from last year. That cluck-looking nigga probably hustled some cold cases of glass beer. Weird-ass nigga with tear taps. Weird-ass nigga with tear taps who fear that machine gun. Drumming at his eardrum, he can hear that red rum coming, everything going numb. I pop shots, I am one son of a gun. No, I burn niggas, I ain't. You are not.
Let's get it, G. Oh, for the.
You should have knew you couldn't hang with me. You a nuisance. My opinion is you ain't worth my 2 cents. I'll slay this playboy. You should have got your pin up. You went what? Everybody knows you dying. You getting sent up.
Oh, he choked. He choked. He choked. He forgot his shit, G. On photo, he forgot his shit.
So even if you come with your best, I'll get you dressed. See, we ain't suit to tie. For disrespect, I'll get you bows to the neck. So press one of my buttons up, and that 9-iron getting you pressed.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Every shot. I got 2 ups when I up her body.
Hold on, what did he say?
His neck and his chest, slow it down. I said I got 2 Ninas. Put it next to his chest when I up her body.
That was weak as hell. Hey, that was weak as hell. Hold on. I gotta hit a full bar.
At an innocent bystander. Cause Tone dying even though he don't deserve this shot. I got 2 arms, 2 Ninas. Hit him in both his arms, his neck and his chest, slow it down. I said I got 2 Ninas. Put it next to his chest when I up her body.
That shit was weak as hell on photograph.
Alright, man.
Come on, man.
Okay, it's Tone Bone and Sight what? Niggas get rid of us, life will be sweet. But it's fucked up, cause Levi got me battling this nigga that ain't spent a day of his life in the street. And all that line about firing your heat got me grinding my teeth, just waiting on the day that we finally meet. See, I'm a lion, you a sheep. No big discussion, you don't bake the biscuits. I hope y'all know this nigga's bluffing and he fake his Christmas. I'm from a land of destruction, come take a visit. But yo, fuck the introduction, let's get straight to business. Last show improved, I was supposed to show this dude how we supposed to move, but this hoe refused. He thought he was gonna get poked for his coat and shoes, then came up with a po excuse like, yo Levi, I gotta pick up little bro from school. Yeah. Now since I don't know you, dude, you can get your throat removed with machetes, but I'm gonna show you how to blast this chump. You not ready, you non-violent with bronchitis, so I'm gonna hit you in your chest with the asthma pump. You get left in the alley where the trash get dumped, faggot chump. You say you eating steak, I think you eat noodles, but the gauge gonna show us what you have for lunch. So if you try to brag and stunt, don't believe him, he a damn liar. When them cans fire and he try to get out that jam, I'ma blam out his van tires and his man's higher. My guy's bloodthirsty to come at a nigga neck. Vampires. I'ma wet you like PCP if you don't CTC. Cut the check, which means I'ma bust the clip to nothing left. Flood his chest, lady stuck the rest. He'll be dead after the first bar. Sudden death. While you puffin' stress, I'm blazing blunts and strong smoke, giving cunts the long stroke. Keep it up. You gon' be the next nigga Tone Smoke for telling the wrong jokes. This clown must want his bones broke. Dome split. Make me wanna pull out them long clips. Cause he be dropping dimes on real niggas like they homeless. You a grown snitch, no better yet than chrome and spit. I'll prove you wrong if you think Tone the bitch. I roam with pits. That how you sleeping in a box on some homeless shit. What? I can't figure out what the fuck's wrong with this brother. His bitch a busser. Every single night she with a different lover. You got a swan on deck. She giving slow wet ass neck for a pint of Christian brothers. Get it? Swan. Get it? Swan on deck. SWAN, slow wet ass neck. You'll get it later. But anyway, you a cuffer. Nigga, you a thought queen saver. And your girl so nasty that when she took her drawers off, her panties look like hot wing paper. Yo, check it. Hold on.
Man, let me put this charger on. Hey, on Phono, this a one rounder. And this my first battle, G.
I was always on the grind.
This my first battle,
cash. This nigga right here, straight trash. When I draw the 9, he get robbed for his cake stash. The 8 blast, he gon' break fast like it's morning time. No, scratch that. I said I'ma wreck this dude. This cake smash. I'll pop up with a face mask and protect the dude. This gay fag gon' break fast like breakfast food. You next to lose, you know that, right? That's why you ducked them last round.
Hey, I'ma drop one more. This, hey.
What's going on? It's your girl, Black Ice, representing Burhan Cartel Battle League.
Black Ice.
Battle on the left. Out here cold as a motherfucker.
Hold up.
To my right, we got
Tone Bone Squad shit, you already know Chirac. RP the guys, though. 055 shit, we in this bitch. Psych ward.
and to my left,
Pyrex 079 Crazy, late state.
That's Pyrex the Don. That's Pyrex the Don on
Holy
phone
bitch, y'all gonna hear a whole bunch of dope ass balls. Schemes. Probably leading up to a punchline stating on what you would do to a nigga. But if y'all know me, I'ma say fuck all that, look at y'all dead in the fucking face and tell y'all I'ma shoot this nigga. And I ain't just stopping at him neither. I'm shooting aunties, uncles, your clucks, your plug, even the fucking middleman. Just to show you that I don't need AQ or Lexi Baby to hit a clan. I say salute the cartel for bringing me back. So it's pretty clear within this Pyrex brand that y'all see somebody. But this matchup is like y'all some doctors in a delivery room. The way y'all just hand me this body, I'm pass mad. This nigga suck, he pass trash. New word for you little niggas is hamstring. Why is that? Because you pass ass. I know most battle rappers probably be coming up with some hot, creative, relevant shit to say. My problem was having some hot, creative, relevant shit to waste. Nigga, my name Pyrex. I done actually sold dope. So that 4 tucked, I stayed with it. Whole clique full of boys in blue. But not because we know rats and no snitches, because we done actually killed niggas and got away with it. Ooh. I said you couldn't walk a mile in my shoes.
Calico.
I guarantee you couldn't survive, ho. We're from the same city and state, but I'm from Chirac, bitch, nigga. You from Chicago. And it's so bad. I can get this nigga a full glass of water, trip him, and he still ain't spilling shit. That nigga be on the training. Cause he ain't dumping shit. Nigga, after this battle, boy, your stock gonna drop real quick. So I'm gonna get him a job working for the city.
He coming.
Some player shit.
He coming.
Ran past this nigga job site, he holding suck.
Let me see, man.
I can bust on the ass.
It was cold as hell. We was in Milwaukee.
I'm in the hood with the toughest. No Peru, no. Hey, you a featherweight. I'm a. Down to speed it up. So doodle me using that.
Bar. Nigga, I walk around with that chopper. All that's on my mind is when I see this lame nigga that stick. Who ain't here fuck with Tone Bone? Exactly. Good, so when I see him on, he gotta aim that shit. Boss, nigga.
Yeah. Yo, check it. Now, I mean, everybody is quiet as a motherfucking church mouse. It's sad. On this beautiful Saturday, we had to bring this man's face on them shirts out. Now, dig this. He could have chosen any battle rapper, but he took the worst route. So due to me using the iron, it's time to bring funeral lines when I hearse out, when I spray toast at this fake joke. So pay attention, motherfuckers, and take notes. Because it's time for your boy Tone Bone to work out. He was woofing on Facebook, right? Bang! Shoot first, ask questions last. That 7 blast, your melon smash. I got no respect for this effing fact. I thought it was a new world order. So how I end up with you? Oh well, you finna get taught a lesson fast. What, I gotta slow it down or speed it up? Please tell his ass I said new world order, NWO, and I'm dropping power bombs like Kevin Nash. Go. If I throw a bullet, you can catch a pass. I check your resume. You a featherweight, I'm a heavy. You in a lesser class. My main man said, Tone, you better spaz. Hey, I rap with standards. Plus I pack a hammer, but I don't want to dump the lead. I want to give you a pumpkin head with more missing teeth than a jack-o'-lantern, so act with manners. Cause being impolite could get you cold cocked. This a roadblock. If I can't take you out with design apparel, no clothes shop, get it? Design apparel, clothes shop. Well, nigga, close shop on my low Glocks and get at your boy. I better slug crackhead when he take a blast like he smoke rocks. Bro, stop, you can't box with the king, but since you hopped in the ring, I seen the least 4 eyes get lit like a stove top. You gassed up. I'm in the hood with the toughest cats. You say I lack performance, well the bars make up for that. I took the gat, take a shot at me, I'm busting back. If I die, you coming with me. That's a motherfucking fact. It's nothing, Jack, for me to prove the skills. That text speak, you would think of my ex-thief, how I use the steel, so you should chill. Ooh. My aim good, I shoot the
Hey, they ain't get that. That text speak, you would think of my ex-thief, how I used to steal. Oh, phone used to chill, my aim.
I bust a pipe on nothing nice, bust him like a jump.
Going crazy, man. I ain't finna. Hey, man, y'all got me want to battle again, man. I'm finna get back in the ring, G. No bap though on my mama, Joe. That was years ago though, but I still got it though. You feel me? But I get on one of these niggas' ass on my mama. You feel? That's why like I ain't really no rapper. Like I did the mixtape shit, studio shit. But I did that first, and then I got into, like, battling. You feel me? So it's like, that's why I'm so good, like, acapella. So, like, when we battling, it ain't no beat. You know, it ain't no beat on it. It's just acapella. So, motherfuckers be straight, Joe. Real shit. Motherfuckers be straight. But at the same time, though, G. Good, man. You might as well just, you feel me? Hey, man. LA ass, man. Joe, have a car problems. Real talk, man. You might as well, Bookie.
What time is it?
It's 3:20. You might as well. Hey, man. Somebody gonna have to cover my shifts. Cover my shift. Because no, baby. But yeah, though, so it's like, it's deep though, because like them battles on my mama, that shit take a lot of time. You gotta write 3 rounds, and each round is 3 minutes. So that's 9 minutes worth of material that you gotta come up with. You gotta memorize it,
And then you gotta work on your performance. But they want you to do that. These leagues ain't trying to pay you what's worth all that, you feel me? So it's like, man, some niggas wanna do that shit and they do that shit. For it. And I can be studying, man, practicing TK. And I rap whenever I feel like it, but I could be studying divine knowledge of self, meditating, enhancing my abilities, all type of shit. I don't feel like, if I ain't getting paid to rap, I ain't finna do that shit. Rapping ain't for me no more, man. I'm like a poet, and I ain't even know it. Hey, I'm like a poet, and I ain't even know it. Hey, that chess scheme, I say, it need a bit. I say, when I'm bored, games is what I do not play. I live a reckless life. If I run upon him, he'll either bitch up or get a slug in his chest tonight. Then I got another scheme against this nigga named Rocco the Dragon. When I battle Rocco the Dragon, I tell his ass like, so make your next move your best move. Hold on, what I say? Since I don't need another jail case, I'ma leave you in that bitch in a box stiff. Now that's a stalemate. I don't know what the fuck I say.